day here at Hashtag Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome for the live coverage for the game between our Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Big day in the NFL. A lot of stuff going on right now. We're looking at the Patriots just scored a touchdown, big man touchdown over for the New England LA Rams game. That game 28-20 with 12:45 to go in the fourth. I'm sorry, the extra point was blocked as I'm seeing this on NFL Game Day. Extra point was blocked, so it's still a two-score game there, 28-19. Dolphins up 24-12 over the Las Vegas Raiders. A whole bunch of stuff going on, but most importantly, guys, happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday. Happy football Sunday. Welcome to week 11 in the NFL football season. I'm here to keep you updated on scores, letting you know what's final, what's going on. The Steelers playing the Ravens right now. That's a good one, 15-10 last I looked there. Jets up by 2 over the Colts. A lot of stuff going on. I will keep you up to date leading up to the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. We'll also give you the injury reports, things that you might not have heard yet. We got that going on for you as well. And then also give you my 3 keys to victory and give you my score prediction right before the game as I get everything ready for you. Like I said, we are going to talk about this report. As you stroll in here, again, if you're new to the channel, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button, like this video, and hit that subscribe button. Helps out the channel. We really appreciate it. The best way to help out the channel is by doing those simple things. Do the little things to help us out. We really appreciate it. And we are, like I said, going to the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Live play-by-play and reaction right here on Hashtag Sports. But we first want to talk about what's going on with the Buffalo Bills, with the Kansas City Chiefs. And like I said, I will keep you updated on some scores. The Vikings up 23-13 over the Titans in the fourth quarter. All these games beginning to wind down. And again, here, week 11, everyone's talking about playoff push, right? How do these games affect the playoff push? And no game bigger than the Pittsburgh Steelers game in the 1 o'clock hour, Pittsburgh-Baltimore game, to talk about the playoff push. It looks like the Vegas Raiders just scored a touchdown. They'll probably go for 2. Not sure if they'll get that or not, but it's at least 24-18 at the moment there against the Miami Dolphins. But yeah, we're talking about the playoff push. And when it comes to this Buffalo Bills Kansas City Chiefs game, it's about the number 1 overall seed in the AFC. Chiefs win this game, they pretty much have the 1 seed locked up, right? They pretty much have the 1 seed locked up. But if the Bills win this game, it becomes very, very interesting for that number 1 seed. I think that if the Bills win this one, they're pretty much virtually a game back, but they also have that tiebreaker. And you look at how the Chiefs have played so far this season, there's no telling when they're going to, have a close game again that doesn't go their way. And maybe this Bills game is that thing that just doesn't go their way. It looks like the Saints returned a punt for a touchdown. Did he stay in bounds? I don't know if he stayed in bounds. If he stayed in bounds, it looks like the Saints are putting that game on ice, making it 28-14 midway through the fourth quarter. I hope the Chiefs win now and we beat them in the playoffs. John comes in first of all. Thank you for watching, John. Yeah, as you're strolling in here, let me know where you're watching from. Give me your score prediction for today's game. See, personally, and I know people are saying this, there's a lot of people out here saying, oh, well, we're going to play them twice. We're going to win one. They're going to win one. I don't beat them in the regular season, lose. You don't want to lose them in the playoffs, no matter what. I am not a believer of the team that loses in the playoffs or in the regular season is the team that's going to win in the playoffs. I think that that's a fallacy. It looks like the Saints did step out of bounds. A lot of people believe, we went over this before actually, when the Bills played the Dolphins and Skylar in the first round, in the wild card round of the playoffs, and Skylar Thompson was the Dolphins quarterback. A lot of people seem to think that if you sweep a team, a divisional team in the playoffs, that leads to bad omens in the if you beat them 2 times in the regular season, a divisional opponent, that leads to like bad omen in the postseason. That's simply not the case. We remember those times better, right? We remember the time where a team beat another team twice in the regular season and lose to them in the playoffs. Hey, Daniel. Hey, Garrett. Glad you guys are here. But the truth of the matter is, I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I remember going over this right here on hashtag sports and saying that the numbers don't support that. We just remember those times more. We remember the times that a divisional team won both the regular season matchups and then lost to a team in the playoffs because it's a little more disappointing. Because more likely the team that won both of them in the regular season is the home team, right? It's more of an upset if the team who lost you twice in the regular season then beats you. I feel the same way here because the Chiefs and the Bills know each other. They know each other well. And I don't think this game is going to have any outcome on the game in January if we play them in January. I just don't think the Bills are 0-3 against the Chiefs in the playoffs under Allen. That is accurate. But I just don't think the two correlate. I honestly don't. And somebody might disagree. Allen's 3-2, I believe, or 3-1 against the Chiefs in the regular season in his career, but then 0-3 in the playoffs against them. Simply because if you need a regular season reminder to get you excited for a playoff game, I don't think you're in the right business, right? If you're McDermott and you need to go back to a previous game to get these guys hyped up for a playoff game, 13 seconds. 13 seconds. And there's enough players on this Bills team to remind the players who were on this Bills team what it felt like to lose in that situation. I don't think they correlate. Win this game, you still can win it easily in January. Lose this game, you still can easily win in January. It doesn't matter, and that's why this game to me. I said it Thursday night when I was live with Ryan on Razor Sharp Picks. This game to me does not mean nearly as much as it does to the outside world, to the media as a whole. Now I'm gonna get passionate about this game. I'm gonna love this game. I hope I'm gonna love this game, and I want the Bills to win this game. But it's week 11. What Josh Allen said in his press conference before earlier this week said it's week 11. We shall see. Hopefully we see. Hopefully we see. Hopefully the Bills win twice. I could look at John and be like, see, I told you. I told you. But again, guys, if you're just joining in, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, comment, let me know your score prediction for today's contest, and also let me know where you're watching from. Always enjoy seeing how far hashtag sports, how far hashtag nation reaches, right? That's always fun for me. So make sure you let me know in the comment section. I hope you are right. Hey, listen, I would love to win both of them, right? This game is all about the number one seed. I mean, pretty much, right? But at the same time, the Bills could beat the Chiefs here, and the Chiefs could still win out, go 16-1, and then this win only matters simply by extending our lead of the number two seed. We're giving us a better chance at the number two seed. John Paul comes in and says 30-27 Chiefs. Another thing we have to consider, even though this game is very important, do we think the Bills are winning out from this point on? Like, that's a question I have to ask. I mean, even after this game, let's say we beat the Chiefs, got the 49ers after a bye. The 49ers are getting healthier. The 49ers are getting better. They're going to be a tough out, right? You still have the Lions in Detroit. You still have the Rams in LA. Like, these are some tough games. Now, you look at the last three games on our schedule. Yes, I agree. They don't seem too difficult, right? But at the same time, you just never know. You just never know. Big play here. Looks like by the Packers gets them inside the 20, down 19-14 to the Bears. So we'll see how that game finishes up as well. The Vikings up 23-13. The Steelers still up 15-10 over the Ravens. Justin Tucker, two missed field goals in that game. You think we lose? And so if that's the case, and I agree, I don't think we're winning out. So if that's the case, then the Chiefs need to lose two more games. If the Bills lose one more game the rest of the way, and they win this one, then the Chiefs. Oh, is that gonna be a catch? I don't know. That's gonna be a tough one. Gonna be a tough one. Steelers are in the red zone, up 15-10 over the Ravens. It does look like the Saints are getting ready to put up that score on the Browns. The Lions up 52-6. John says two. So this game isn't for the one seed then, John. Well, John, you have us losing this game actually, right? You have us losing this game. So yeah, like a lot of people are saying, hey, this game could decide the one seed, maybe, or it could give the Bills a better edge again, a two seed. I mean, nothing for the one seed. Like that's what I'm looking at here. I think unless the Chiefs collapse, the Chiefs have pretty much a good lock on number one, no matter what happens in this game. But going into that a little bit more, you still have the Steelers who are right there, right? Especially if the Chiefs lose. The Ravens could still possibly make some noise, even though they lost to the Chiefs week 1 of this season. So there's still some things that the Chiefs would need to do if they lose this game. Um, still 2 scores away from making it a 2-possession game. Did they score a field goal? I saw them in the red zone. Looks like the Saints just scored to put them up 2 scores late in that one. 28-14, 6 minutes to go. Yeah, they could lose to the Chargers. They could lose to the Steelers. Absolutely. There are still some games on the Chiefs' schedule. And if they lose to the Steelers, then they could be in that same type of situation that they are with the Bills right now. And I just don't know how it's going to go. I mean, none of us know how it's going to go, but still some games left to be played as the Steelers have the ball inside the 5-yard line. Looks like it's 2nd and goal at the moment. Najee Harris gets stuffed. Again, a great game here. Even if they get stopped to a field goal attempt, we make it an 8-point game. Lamar Jackson, only 1 touchdown so far. I don't think he's thrown an interception yet, though. Actually, no, because Derrick Henry has a touchdown, so Lamar Jackson does not. The NFL. Yeah, a lot of times Baltimore Pitt game goes in overtime, and they air that until it's over. Well, that's why I have the ticket though. Oh wait, you're right because the ticket won't matter because it's nationally televised. Oh, why you say things like that? Spin. Come on, coming on here, putting up that bad juju. Come on, spin. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to me? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But that could happen. I didn't even think about that spin, and I'm mad that you made me think about that. Now you pissed me off. See, it wasn't the NFL this time, Spin. It was you coming in here putting up that bad juju. All right, but before the game starts, we do want to talk about a little bit. Let's talk about the inactives. First, we'll talk about the inactives for the Kansas City Chiefs. And for the Chiefs, there are some guys on IR as well who won't be playing in this game. But when you talk about the guys who are inactive, first one, running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire, inactive for this game. He's been inactive for a few weeks now for the Kansas City Chiefs. Does not mean that the running game has suffered. They got Hunt in there right now, so their running game is still something that the Bills have to watch out for. Russell Wilson trying to get away, throws it into the end zone and throws an interception. You've got to be kidding me, Russell Wilson. You're dumber than a rock. You're dumber than a rock. Why would you throw that ball up like that? Hey, no overtime. That won't be overtime. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Chiefs. So the official that's doing today's game, lots of stuff to talk about in that category as well. So the Buffalo Bills are 2nd in the league right now in false start penalties between flipping. Now Spencer Brown, I don't think he's playing today, but between Brown and looks like the Bears stopped the Packers at the 1-yard line, so it's gonna be 1st and goal pack from the 1. Between Brown and Dawkins, the Buffalo Bills are the 2nd worst in the league with false start penalties and illegal procedures and all that. And this crew is number 1 in the NFL in calling those penalties. So the Buffalo Bills need to stop, and that's gonna be my first key to victory, guys. Quick spoiler: my first key to victory for the Buffalo Bills is going to be for them to stop with the dead ball penalties. Do not commit 6, 7, 8 dead ball penalties, start behind the sticks, and expect to win this game. Just not going to happen. I know how this will work, Spin. I know how it would work for the game to go into overtime. I just don't want it to happen that way. Just don't want it to happen that way. It looks like there's another score in the Dolphins game. Make it 30-19 with 3:19 to go. I know the A chain was close to me. He got the touchdown. I need him over 73 yards. If you're watching on Wednesday and you follow along, don't with me because I'm down a whole bunch of units and no one should be following me right now. As far as bets, you should be fading me and you might have a better chance. Of course, A chain is 72 yards. Of course, he has 1 yard less than what I need for him to hit on that. That would make the most sense, actually. So we'll see how that goes the rest of the way. That goes, maybe they get the ball one more time, but they won't. He's gonna be a yard short. That's gonna make me so mad. Talk about making me mad, man. I had HN at 73 yards and a touchdown. He's at 72 and a touchdown. Perfect. That's how my day should go. And that's not a great start, but that's not a great indication. But we'll see we'll see what happens the rest of the way. Looks like the Packers do get into the end zone, and they're going to go for two, up 20-19, to try and make it a game, I would imagine. So that's how that game is going there. But the other inactives for the Kansas City Chiefs, you got C.J. Hansen, offensive guard, offensive tackle Kinsley Suamatia, and then you got defensive end Cameron Thomas and defensive tackle Marlon Tuipulotu, sorry, is inactive for the Kansas City Chiefs again today. That's 5 inactives for the Kansas City Chiefs today. But if you're looking, hey Miguel, glad you are here. And again, put in the comment section if you haven't already your score prediction for today's game. I'll give you my score prediction right before kickoff. So make sure you're hanging out with me right before kickoff, and I'll give you my score prediction. Hey, it's doing what Netflix did all Friday and just buffering. And again, guys, if you've been following with me for the past few weeks, you know that my internet's been going in and out like crazy. Did have a conversation with Comcast, and Green Bay has stopped short of the two-point conversion, so it's 20-19 with 3 minutes to go. Jacobs denied. But if my computer is to go out, just hang tight, and I will bring it back up as soon as I can, and we'll make sure to get back on here as soon as possible. So up 20-19. The Dolphins up 31-19. The Saints up 28-14. The Steelers up 15-10. Lions 52-6. The Rams 28-22. 27-22. The Jets over the Colts right now, and 23-13. The Vikings over the Titans. Those are the scores from the 1 o'clock games. Again, we're waiting for our big game. John says, I have us losing today, mostly because of penalties and bad refereeing. Well, again, we hope that bad referees do not come into play today. We hope, again, dead ball penalties are something that are easiest spot, right? Easiest spot. And we'll see how the referees do the rest of this game. Not saying they'll do great, not saying they'll do bad. We'll see. We'll just see how it happens. And if the calls go our way, if they don't, we never know. We'll know in about half an hour or so. But those are the inactives for the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's go into the Buffalo Bills inactives for today's game. Again, the Buffalo Bills game day roster presented by Buffalo Bills PR over on X. Be sure to follow them if you're not a great follow, giving you all the latest Buffalo Bills information and your game day roster every single Sunday. Follow Buffalo Bills PR on X. So you look at the inactives. Of course, we knew Keon Coleman still dealing with that hand. Hope to get him back after the bye week. Another guy that could come back after the bye week, whose 21-day window has opened this week. Matt Milano would love to have him back at the start of the stretch at the end of the season, which starts with the San Francisco 49ers. It's going to be a tough stretch, guys. It's going to be a tough stretch before we get to the Patriot run. And the way May's playing for the Patriots, the way their offense is kind of getting it together a little bit better, those might not be as easy as we once thought, although that week 18 matchup might have a lot of our guys sitting as well, depending on how the playoffs shake up. So we'll see what happens there. Kai Elam is also inactive. Ula Falchio is also inactive for today's game. Will Clapp, unfortunately, Spencer Brown, and unfortunately, Dalton Kincaid also inactive for today's game. Going to be tough. Going to be tough. Missing 2 of our key offensive weapons, and one of our key offensive linemen also out. So that means that someone on that offensive line is going to have to step up. We know about the quarterback situation in Buffalo. You got Josh Allen, number 17, and Mitchell Trubisky. Offensive line, you got 8 guys. They're still carrying 8 guys. They did bring in Richard Garage to come in for Spencer Brown. See if he sees any playing time today. We hope not. We hope he does not, because that means someone else probably went out. But you have Prime Granger, Torrance, McGovern, Anderson, Dawkins, DeMarc, and Edwards also there on that offensive line to try to help us out and protect number 17. Our running back situation, we do get Reggie Gilliam back, which will mostly help with special teams. Don't see him contributing too much on the offensive side of the ball. I've spoken at length about how I feel about that right here on this channel. Sphinxon says INT for Pitt on Lamar Jackson, on perfect Lamar Jackson. Listen, if today's game doesn't help Lamar Jackson's MVP status, I don't know what does, because he's played lights out in this game today. But anyway, I think that Reggie Gilliam is a wasted roster spot. personally, but he does help our special teams to an extent, so he is in the lineup. You look at the tight ends, we did bring Zach Davidson in as tight end to come in for Dalton Kincaid. Again, we'll see how active he is as a how many snaps he sees on the offense. Spin says it might get reversed. Well, remember, it's an INT on the field, so they have to have indisputable evidence to turn it around. Looks like Cooper Kupp did a big catch. Excuse me, for the Rams. Steelers still up 15-10. Vikings up 23-13. Live action right now in the 1 o'clock games. Looking at the wide receivers, Curtis Samuel, Shakir, Mac Hollins, Amari Cooper, and Jalen Virgil in. I think this is Virgil's third game on the active roster for the Buffalo Bills. One more, and he'll get a Super Bowl ring if the Bills win the Super Bowl this year. So good for him there. The Colts getting into New York Jets territory look like they're trying to score at the 2-minute warning in that one. You look at the defensive side of the ball, Von Miller. I think Von Miller needs to have a big day today in order for the Buffalo Bills to win. So you can guarantee the Bills aren't going to win. Greg Rousseau, Javon Solomon, AJ Epineza, and Casey Toohill. On defensive tackle, you got Quentin Jefferson, Ed Oliver, Quan Jones, Jordan Phillips, and Austin Johnson. I would say that we need Ed Oliver to have a big day today, but that's something that doesn't happen against the Chiefs, so I'm not going to bank our hopes on that. Linebacker, you got Nicholas Moreau, Dorian Williams, Terrell Bernard, and Joe Andreessen. Don't forget, guys, a 21-day window did just open up for Matt Milano. And so next time we play these Chiefs, if we play them in the playoffs, what in the world is going on here? Let me see. Is it oh, that's a pick. I think that's a pick. They're showing it right now on NFL Network. I think that's a pick. We'll see what they call it coming out of the review. They're definitely going to review it. But I do think that's coming out of Hill's hands before he's on the ground. So we'll see what they call there. Defensive backs, you have Mar Hamlin, Teron Johnson, Taylor Rapp, Cole Bishop, Brandon Codrington. And again, Codrington, mostly going to be our return guy. Not planning on seeing him on the field too much today. Rasul Douglas for defense. Rasul Douglas, Cam Lewis, Jamarcus Ingram, and Christian Benford. Special teams, Tyler Bass, Sam Martin, and Reed Ferguson. Who is still worried about Tyler Bass? At this point in the season, who is still saying, oh, Tyler Bass, we shouldn't have him, we should have somebody else? And I'm not saying Tyler Bass isn't going to possibly cost us a game later down the line. But what I do think is he has played well enough to earn a spot of where he's at right now. Less than a minute to go in the Bears game. Bears trying to get in a field goal range to upset the Green Bay Packers. And they are in field goal range as we speak. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there at the end of that game. 35 seconds to go. Again, a whole bunch of stuff coming down to the wire before the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are looking forward. Again, if you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, be sure to do so. Leave me your score prediction in the comment section. Again, always love to see those as well. And I'll give you my score prediction right before the Colts just scored to go up with under a minute to go. It's now 28-27. They're probably going to go for two as well to try to get a 3-point lead, see what happens in that game. But the Colts did just go up. Anthony Richardson with his third rushing touchdown of the season, second today. I did see if someone asked if Ed Oliver has a sack yet this season. He has one. It was on September 12th against the Dolphins. Our first game against the Dolphins, he got a sack. Other than that, that's it. He has helped out getting other people. I'm not going to say he's had a bad season, but I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that he's worth the money that the Buffalo Bills gave him. And I have felt that way since the Buffalo Bills gave him that pitch. Joking says Spin. Are we surprised? Are we surprised? Like the Jets continue to lose more and more. Falling further down. Goodness all around the league, so I was never worried about that. That's what the Bills were. The Bills were, because remember, if you remember, the Bills brought in kickers, and the Jets are also out of timeouts, I'm noticing, too. So it's another missed 2-point conversion. So we're going to have two games here where if they get in the field goal range, please tell me Achane got another yard. I don't know how he did, but please tell me Achane got another yard. Just one more yard. Because the Dolphins did just score. So, like, you must be running, right? Just run. He's at 73. He's at 73. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. 73 yards and a touchdown is what I needed to finish up after my Thursday night prime time parlay hit. And at least that one hit today. I'm looking like I'll finish on the plus side of things probably for the first time this year. I haven't looked back yet, but I think it's for the first time this year. I'll finish on the plus side of things for our parlay picks and for our prop bets, and still looking good for my against the spread record as well. So happy about all those things. Don't get joined, Ryan and I, normally on Wednesday, sometimes on Thursday, for razor sharp picks every week this season. We really have a good time doing it every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Have a good time doing it. And Ryan's in the plus money. If you've been following Ryan all year long and betting with him all year long, you're in the plus money. I know it's close, but you're in the plus money. So good for them. Good for him. And I hope to join him. The comeback has started at some point. I wish it would have been before week 11, but let's do it. Do it. So yeah, so that's what's going on around the league. Got a couple of close games going on. Bills game getting ready to start 4:25. Everyone's excited. Did they call it spin? Did they call that an interception? I wasn't watching. The Steelers have the ball, 4th and 10. So they did rule it interception. So it looks like on 4th and 10, they will try a field goal now. Boswell will try a field goal with 3:40 to go. See what happens. We'll see what happens again, guys. Thank you for joining me on this edition of Hashtag Sports. If you're not subscribed to Hashtag Sports, hit that subscribe button. Not only am I live for every Buffalo Bills game, we do have Paul and Mario giving you a post game every single after every single Buffalo Bills game. You have them getting back in the car, giving you those car episodes during the Buffalo Bills bye week. So that will be a lot of fun. You have Ryan and I giving you razor sharp picks. Ryan's actually at the game right now, probably heading into the stadium as we speak. He has season tickets. Must be having a good time. I hope he's having a good time. I hope that good time continues as this game rolls on. Again, my keys to victory, giving you 3 keys to victory. Already gave you my first one. I'll give it to you again in case you're just arriving. My first key to victory is that the dead ball penalties. The Buffalo Bills are second in the NFL when it comes to false starts and illegal procedures and dead ball penalties on the offensive side of the ball. The officiating crew that is officiating this game, number 1 in the league in calling those type penalties. Number 1. These are dead ball penalties. These are penalties that you need to get right when you're playing against playoff caliber teams and when you're playing in the playoffs. You cannot start 1st and 15. You can't have a 2nd and 3 turn into a 2nd and 8 or a 3rd and 2 turn to a 3rd and 7. You can't let those things happen. They happen because of a sack. They happen because of a sack because Josh Allen's trying to create something. But you can't have those things happen where now all of a sudden your offense has to make up for penalties. And we just can't have that happen. So the Buffalo Bills need to clean that up today and need to make sure that they do not start behind the 1st and 10 markers, multiple times in this game. Otherwise, they will lose. Number 2, Josh Allen needs to go back to weeks 1 through 7 for. Okay? And I'm not saying Josh Allen hasn't been playing good the past 3 weeks, but he's thrown interceptions in back-to-back weeks. You cannot have turnovers against the Kansas City Chiefs. You cannot give Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes and this offense a chance. The Bears kick a field goal, and it was blocked. So the Packers will win the game, go into Chicago, and I picked this one almost dead on the money. Pick the Packers to win. Pick the Bears to cover the spread. Don't know if I predicted it like that. Chicago did get the field goal blocked spin from the Philippines. Bills winning 25-20. First of all, Christopher Lynch, thank you for joining us every single week. Thank you for joining us from the Philippines. That's amazing. And thank you for your score prediction, 25-20. Go Bills, he says. Although Snowy says, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Buffalo Snowy, glad that you could join us. Again, hit that thumbs up button. And guys, share this video. If you know people that don't want to listen to Jim Nance and Tony Romo for the umpteenth, 19th, millionth time, share this video. Who knows what I'm going to say? Rodgers was sacked with less than 10 seconds to go, and that's going to be the game because the Jets do not have a timeout. And the Jets are going to lose to the Colts 28-27. Very interesting to see what's going to happen with Aaron Rodgers as things move forward. As you know, this is looking more and more like the Jets. Instead of 3-8, the Jets' playoff hopes are down to 2%. 2%. So see how, hey Christopher, good morning. Good morning in the Philippines, right? Um, see how Aaron Rodgers feels going into next season as a New York Jet, or does he call it quits? Does not look like Chubb's going to get in the end zone for me, so my lock pick of the week is not going to work. It looks like Hill's going to get another touchdown, no, for the Saints. So now the Saints up 35-14. Running away with that one are the Saints. And again, I needed Chubb to get into the end zone for me. But it does look like A-Chain got in, and it does look like I'll finish on the positive side of things this week. So I'm happy about that. The Steelers are up 18-10 over the Ravens late in the fourth quarter. 4:02 on the East Coast, got 25 minutes until kickoff. 25 minutes until the Buffalo Bills play Kansas City Chiefs. Give me some of your key matchups in the comment section as well. Let me know what matchups you're looking forward to watching. I think that the Buffalo Bills might have a hard time with those wide receiver screens that they love to run so much against the linebacking core of the Kansas City Chiefs. I think that Spinola will have what's that thing? What is the defense corner? Begins with S. I forget. Defense corner for the Chiefs. Spagnuolo. Yeah, I'm right. I'm right. Stop it. Stop it, Spin. Stop it. You know I'm right. The Titans look like they're trying to score here, threw it incomplete on 4th and 7. So that means the Minnesota Vikings will take over on downs up by 10 with under 2.5 minutes to go in that one. Ravens have the ball. 1st and 10 with 3:29 to go. Bills by 50 in my heart, says Chris. He said 31-20. Hey, Joe, checking in from a Bills backers in Philly. Hey, have a great time. Have a great time. Hopefully they got the game ready for you. And hopefully, as Spin made us remember, hopefully the Baltimore game does not run too much later than 4:15, 4:20, only 3.5 minutes to go. But if Baltimore scores, it could go into overtime, as Spin reminded us. That's Omatic one field goal. You think Tyler Bass has one field goal today? I think he has more than one field goal. I would put that over 2.5. If I was doing the over under, I'd put over 2.5. Score alert! Looks like the Dolphins game is a final score in Miami, 34-19 over the Las Vegas Raiders. MVP is 10 of 26, 133 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, but MR, I said MR, like not Mr. I'm so dumb sometimes. And where did I put my Dr. Pepper? And where did I put my Dr. Pepper? Seriously, some of us have real problems. Okay? Some of us have real problems. Mr. MVP, 10 of 26. But if he leads a touchdown here and he leads a game-winning drive or tie drive and then a game-winning drive in overtime, he's still MVP. And listen, everyone has bad games, right? Everyone has bad, rough games. This is one of his. He has not thrown a touchdown against the Steelers. I think Ryan said since 2022. Like there's been like 3 or 4 matchups in a row where he has not. May just threw a pick. The Rams are going to win that one. How about Green Bay with a 1-point win? Crazy. The Lions with more than a 1-point win. That game's final 52-6. Yikes. In the comment section, is this the last week we Doug Peterson on the sideline? Let me know in the comment section. I think next week is the Jaguars bye week. Let me know. Hey, Gary, glad you are here. Again, guys, as you're strolling in, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Like I said, share this video. Lamar trying to make something happen. Me and the captain can make something happen. Wow, that took a long time. Oh, yeah, wide open Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers just sitting there waiting. Hits him right in the chest and bounces off. Oh, poor Zay Flowers. Oh, it hit him like in the face mask. Oh, that was at midfield. Oh, if I didn't dislike the Ravens so much, I would say that's terrible. I'm not exactly a huge Steelers fan either, but still, point nonetheless. 3:13 to go, 3rd and 10 in that situation there. Lamar's in shotgun. We'll go a little live play here. Going from right to left on your screen. Bunch trips formation to the bottom. Shotgun goes underneath. That Bateman with the first down. Number 7 for the Ravens gets enough for the first down. 3 minutes to go. Down 18-10. Ravens have all 3 timeouts. Hayward coming in for the Steelers at the defensive line. Defensive tackle position. Pistol formation. No, shotgun formation now for Lamar. 2 wide receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Lamar takes the snap. Steelers sending pressure. I believe that's likely who is open. Gets about 10 yards. Gets into Steeler territory. And 2:30 to go. Second up, they give him a first down. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. You're a little nervous. I'm not nervous. Again, speak 11. Lamar fakes the quick screen. He's not going anywhere against that Steelers front 4. Not going anywhere. MBS has been lining up. Listen, it just didn't work with our system. That's all. Our offensive coordinator was not able to use him to be used, and he's doing well where he's at. Good for him. Wish him nothing but the best, but just was not working in Buffalo. And that's fine. Sometimes that happens. So Colts beat the Jets 28-27. The Rams game is a final 28-22 over the Patriots. 4:08 here on the East Coast. 4:25 is kickoff time. We will see if that actually happens. Spin as the Ravens and Steelers are at the 2-minute warning. The Ravens will have the ball 2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 47-yard line. You have the Vikings and Titans. Vikings 23-13. Those are the only 2 1 o'clock games still going on. The finals for the 1 o'clock games. Again, the Colts beat the Jets 28-27. The Jaguars lose to the Lions 52-6. Again, let me know in the comment section, do you think Doug Pearson is done as the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars? I do believe next week is the Jaguars bye week. Hey, Stefan, good to see you. Let's go, Mafia. Greetings from Germany. Again, glad that you are here. Do you think this is Doug Pearson's last game for the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars? Like next week, yes, next week is their bye week, and they just got decimated 52-6. I think he's fired. You let me know in the comment section what you think. I think he's fired going into the bye week, and the Jaguars have an interim until next season. The Saints beat the Browns 35-14. The Packers win by a point, 20-19 over the Bears. The Miami Dolphins beat the Raiders 34-19, and the Rams beat the Patriots 28-22. The 2 4:05 games have already started. The Broncos against the Atlanta Falcons and the 49ers at home against the Seattle Seahawks. Those 2 games have started. And then tonight you have the Cincinnati Bengals against the Los Angeles Rams. That's where you go on. I'm looking forward to that game. It'll be a nice way to kind of wind down after I'm for sure going to raise my blood pressure here today. I'm sure that this game is going to get my blood pressure higher than it's been in a couple weeks. Because last week's game, guys, we got to be honest with ourselves. Last week's game against the Colts, well, there's really no doubt at any point in my mind the Bills were going to win that game. But man, it just took forever. If you ever watched Sand-A-Lot, every time I hear the word forever, I always think about that scene from Sand-A-Lot. Forever. I love it. Love that scene so much. Let me know your favorite scene from the Sand-A-Lot in the comment section while you're at it. While we're sitting here waiting for the game to start, watching the Steelers game, seeing how that game ends. Big playoff implications in that game. Brings up ball 3rd and 9 with 1:25 to go. At least the second big play race by Baltimore. Hello. Hello. I do it with a British accent. Hello. Let's go Buffalo. Regards from Germany. Another from Germany. I don't know German, so I cannot say this in German. Someone can put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. But I do need to get to the Bills game here. I do need to get to the Bills game as it gets ready to start. That's what I'm looking forward to. Turn it on. Baltimore game, 1:23 to go. Lamar's about to get sacked. Nope. Actually, a big play by number 43. Gets down inside the 25. That's Hill. So here we go. Here we go. Crazy. I just like spend so much right now from moving that up. It's going to go to overtime. We're going to miss the start of the Bills game for stupid reasons. Lamar keeping the play alive. And listen, as of right now, like I do not think there are some people who think Lamar Jackson's the best player in the NFL right now. I do not believe that. But as of right now, the numbers will show Lamar Jackson, I believe, is currently the front runner for MVP. However, there's still a month and a half to go in the season, and this is his worst month and a half normally by far. He hasn't played the Steelers yet until today. The other game against the Steelers coming up later this year. A team that hasn't thrown a touchdown against in over a year. Getting close here though, second down. Pitt better stop the 2-point conversion try after they get the touchdown. We will see. A minute 11 to go. Pittsburgh has all 3 timeouts too, if they do get the ball with any time left. But it does look like we might miss the start of the Buffalo Bills game if the Ravens score here. Because we know that they're going to use all 3 timeouts and grind the clock and then overtime. It's going to be nuts. Into the end zone touchdown. Oh my gosh. Save Flowers into the end zone. Made it easy for him. Minute 6 to go. This is nuts. This is nuts. Jets. Oof. Yeah, can't believe it. Cannot believe that's how the Jets lose that game. But yeah, even though I have Sunday NFL ticket, I might miss the start of the Bills game. How is that not a push off? Like offensive players get away with that crap all the time. I'm not like they get away with as long as they don't fully extend that arm, as long as you don't see a full extension, they're rarely ever going to call offensive pass interference. All right, we're going to go for 2 here. Obviously, Zay Flowers' 4th touchdown of the season. Lamar in shotgun. He's going to run this, guys. He's going to run this. Oh, what happened? Tomlin called the timeout right before the snap. Good job, Tomlin. Good job, Tomlin. Still have 2 timeouts if they do get it. I think that's a smart move. I still think you watch out for Lamar. Watch out for Lamar. If you just joined us again, thank you for joining me on #sports. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Watching the end of the Steelers-Ravens game before the Bills game. Which might mean we missed the start of the Bills game, which is so terrible. So terrible that I pay all this money to miss the start of a Bills game because it's prime time. But what can you do? What can you do? It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is, I guess. Miss the 2-point conversion. Just miss it. Just miss it. Shotgun formation again. Hill in. I don't know why Henry's not in. Does anyone have anywhere? Did anyone get hurt or something? Lamar's going to try to run it. Stop him! What's that? He just randomly throws the ball once again. It's no good! The Steelers are going to win! The Steelers are going to win! Lamar Jackson is awesome. I put awesome and awful together. I didn't know which one I wanted to say. But as we get later into the season, he's going to get worse and worse. There's certainly a play call about Baltimore. Yeah, it was. Lamar Jackson can do it all. Superman. Joey Porter Jr., the one who wraps him up, and then just throws it up in the air. Just throws it up in the air. Now, my question would be, did the offensive lineman touch it before it dropped the ground? Because remember, offensive lineman isn't, well, that was behind, but if you touch it behind line of scrimmage, it doesn't matter. Never mind. Don't care. He missed anyway. Oh, interesting things to think about. But now what we have to think about is onside kick time. Minute 6 to go, onside kick. Now, question for you guys is, if the Steelers recover this onside kick, does Baltimore use all 3 timeouts, or do they just say, okay, nail the ball twice? 4:15 on the East Coast. We have time for them to use all 3 timeouts. It's okay. We're not going to miss any of the game as long as the Steelers. Actually, isn't. I mean, now overtime's kind of rough, right, Sven? Like overtime's rough. Even if the Ravens recover the onside kick and just Tucker misses his 3rd field goal of the day, which would be something. Oh, they're not onside kicking it. They are not onside kicking it. That's interesting. That is interesting. So today in today's NFL, you have to let them know if you're onside kicking it or not. And it looks like the Ravens have chosen not to onside kick this thing. Baltimore can get a safety, I guess. Put him back inside the 5 with this kick. That's why they're not doing an onside kick. They figure the percent chances of a safety are the same as a. See, if I'm a Steeler and they try to kick this in play, they don't. They just kick out of bounds. This is such a weird strategy to me. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for him. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for him. Botch snap. Where? You mean the 2-point try? Are you talking about the 2-point try spin? Or are you ahead of me? You might also be ahead of me. I have no idea. Oh, botch. You're talking about for the safety. Botch now. Well, now they're at the 30-yard line, so it'll be a long 30-yard loss, right? Like, because they're not going to be in shotgun, so you're not snapping it over his head. Round 3 of chill. The Dolphins won 2 in a row. They have a long way to go. They still play the Packers. Still have a couple of divisional matchups, which are always tough. I don't care. They're going to run on first down with Najee. Najee's just going to fall forward. And they use their first timeout. Baltimore is going to have time. They're just going to need a field goal. It's going to be tough. Now, if you're Pittsburgh, you run all 3 times, right? Like you don't try to play out. You don't outsmart yourself. You just make them burn all 3 timeouts, right? Like you just make them burn all 3 timeouts. A minute 2 to go. 4:18 on the East Coast. Trying to get this game over with before the start of the Bills-Chiefs game. We'll see what happens. But again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of #Sports. 26 you in here already before the game starts. Hit that thumbs up button. Helps out the algorithm. Chat a little bit in the chat section. Helps out the algorithm. You say, Joe, you suck in the algorithm. I don't care in the chat because the algorithm still picks up. Oh, they're chatting about it. I would still rather you hit the thumbs up button, though. Shotgun formation. Hands the ball. No fake standoff. Big thing, get the first down. Oh, no, he's short. Oh, no. Why are you sliding? You only get in for like 2 plays a game, Justin Fields. Why? He's definitely a yard short. They marked him right. But yeah, the QB needs to get hit in that. Like you're like, okay, like take the hit by number 40 by 14. It's number 14. He's a safety anyway. He's not gonna hurt you. He's a safety. 3rd and 1. You have a big team. It's clearly a yard. I hate when I hate when they show things like this. Like, yes, we all saw what happened. You don't need to be like, oh, look at the angle we got. Like, no, we saw it. Man. All right, let's go. 3rd and 1, 57 seconds to go. With a Steelers win, the Steelers would move to 8-2. And as Bills fans, I know we think more about the Ravens because we lost to them earlier this year, and we think the Steelers are going to lose some more games. But let's start talking about the Steelers as the potential 2 seed and the Bills as the 3 seed. And I think I'd rather, honestly, and you can tell me what you think in the comment section here. Steelers call timeout. You can tell me what you think in the comment section. I would rather go to Baltimore for the AFC divisional round than go to Pittsburgh in the AFC divisional round. I would rather, like, if we have to be the 3 seed, if the Bills have to be the 3 seed, which I'd rather them be the 2 seed, but if the Bills have to be the 3 seed, and it's either go to Baltimore in the divisional round or go to Pittsburgh in the divisional round, I choose going to Baltimore because I still do not trust Lamar Jackson. We have seen Russell Wilson get it done with a different team, sure, but we have seen them get it done. They do run it here, and they get the first down. That's clearly enough for a first down. That's game. Harbaugh calls another timeout. Now you're just wasting time. Now you're just wasting my time. 2 kneel downs, that's game. I'm down to playing any team as long as and that's true too. If we have to go to Kansas City in the playoffs, do you know what that means? That means we're in the AFC Championship game. I'm going to Kansas City in the playoffs. Like that's what that means. And at the end of the day, yes, I would love the home field advantage, but at the end of the day, going to the AFC Championship game for the right to play in the Super Bowl, I'd rather play the Steelers than the Ravens, but still pretty 50-50. I mean, it's close, right? But yeah, I just don't trust Lamar yet in the playoffs. Be honest, if Baltimore's the 2 seed, we're probably hosting the 7 seed anyway. So what's it matter? What's it matter? We're hosting the 7 seed. Is John gonna call us? Oh, there he called the last round. So 2 kneel downs, and that will do it. And we'll get to Buffalo just in time for the start of the game. We'll get to Buffalo just in time for the start of the game. 33 of you in here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button before the game starts, before all the excitement takes over our minds and we lose control of our functions and don't know what to say, which I don't know what to say most of the time. And thank you all for being here. I can't believe you guys listen to me. You listen to this nonsense. It's ridiculous. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to Hashtag Sports if you're not already subscribed to one of the top 2 million channels on YouTube, probably 2 million, 2.5 million. I mean, come on. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Bills by a million. They're putting up 1 million points. The second highest offensive output in NFL history. There was that one game where they scored 1,000,001. It was crazy. Nathan comes in and says 24-23 Bills. Again, I'll give you my score prediction. Let's do that right now. Guys. The reason why, and if you watched on Thursday, you have like a little insight on where I'm going with this. Have a little insight of where I'm going with this. But if you look at the history books, Patrick Mahomes as an underdog against the spread and straight up, pretty impressive. Andy Reid as an underdog, whether it be in Philly or in Kansas City, straight up against the spread, where he's the underdog, pretty impressive. John says 30-27 Chiefs. I think that this is going to be a low-scoring game. I think defenses show up in this game. I think this type of game, neither offense is able to move the ball all too much. We know that some of the bigger weapons for the Bills out today. We know that Rashee Rice and Pacheco out for the Chiefs today. So some of their bigger offensive weapons also out. So I think this is a game where defense thrives. I do not see a 30-27 matchup. I see this being a tough game. Now, listen, we just saw him with Lamar. So are the thoughts of MVP going through Josh Allen's head saying, listen, I'm going to ball the heck out? And we are back. Hi, guys. That was weird, right? Say, Joe, don't do that again. Joe, just don't do that. But again, I do appreciate you guys hanging with me. You might have to hit the reload button. I don't know. I don't know how any of this works. Von Miller sack. That would only be his fourth of the season. He hasn't had a sack since coming back from suspension that I know of. Fourth of the season that Oliver needs a sack to get his second sack of the year. Let's share the thing again. Share screen. Share screen. Thanks, John. Glad to be back. Glad to be back in your living rooms. I'm going to dream a 40 burger. All right, so yeah, I was talking about the score prediction. I think this is a low-scoring game. I think the Chiefs pull this one out. I really do. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, but I do think the Chiefs pull this one out. Right now, Denver up on Atlanta, 7-0. Atlanta's ball, 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line of Denver. Seattle has a 3-0 lead. The 49ers in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the Seahawks 15. I think it's a low-scoring contest. I could easily see this game going 23-14. The Chiefs win by 6. That's why I have 23-14. But now, again, I had my prediction ready before I knew that Bucker was going to be out on IR. So that might change some things. So maybe maybe 20-14 instead of 23. Or did I say 2014? I meant 2014. 2014 is my final score prediction. Whatever. Just whatever. Joe, stop speaking blasphemy. Blasphemy! I'm sorry. I'm not a hype guy. I'm sorry I don't have content where I'm just like, oh yeah, the Bills are gonna win no matter what. Bills gonna win. Just Bills win. Bills just win all the time. Bills win, Bills win, Bills win, Bills win. Like, I'm not that guy. I apologize. I apologize in advance. Bills won the toss. That's a big first step. Big first step. And there are some of you guys who are probably going to be ahead of me. If you don't want to spoil it for me, I appreciate it. You can even say in the comment section, Joe's about to lose his mind. I believe you. But I'm getting ready for the kickoff here. Thank you for joining me again. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to Hashtag Sports. Don't forget, Paul Morrow will be live at the end of this one. Give you a great breakdown of what they saw in this game. Bass kicks this one off in the air. We are underway, and it's going to be a touchback. First take Kansas City at their own 30-yard line. That's how things start here in Buffalo. Trying to get the team, the crowd pumped up as they run down the sidelines doing this. Getting the fans excited. It's going to be about 50, I think they said 55 degrees and sunny at kickoff, which means it's going to dip right below 50 by the end of this game, probably 48 degrees, but clear skies in Buffalo for this one. Given an injury update, we already talked about the inactives for the Buffalo Bills. First and 10, Kansas City going from left to right. Number 9 goes in motion. Now he's behind. Trick play ends up in number 1's hands for a 7-yard run. So the Chiefs come out with a trick play, kind of a little trickery to start things off. They have number 9, Smith-Schuster, go in motion. They fake it to him, fake it to Hunt, and then Worthy gets it. Again, Worthy, the guy that the Chiefs got with the trade with the Buffalo Bills. So I'm sure we're gonna talk about that in this game a lot. If Worthy has a big game, about 7 yards. It's gonna be 2nd and 3. Shotgun, 3 wide receivers, top of the screen to the bottom. Mahomes trying to step up, throws it, high, intercepted. Let's go, intercepted. That's 10 wrap. That's a wrap, baby. First pass by Mahomes, intercepted by Rapp, and it's a first down, Buffalo. Good pressure by that Bills defense, not letting Mahomes escape the pocket, not letting him try to pick it up with his legs. Mahomes, who does this well, is looking downfield as he's running with the ball, throws it, overthrows his intended receiver, and it's an interception, and there is a flag down. Yeah. Please tell me it's a celebration penalty. I can take those. I can take one of those. Number 83 was his intended target. After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the Bills. Don't like that at all. Penalty was called on AJ Epineza. What does he do? What does he do? He jumps on the 60. Ooh. He doesn't make much contact, but he jumps on a guy who's already down on the ground for no reason. For no reason other than that he got mad at him for the way he treated the other Bills player that was in there with him. But, man, good way to start. Good way to start with the interception. Now we have the ball at the 35 instead of at midfield. So I am a little annoyed by that. But it's 1st and 10 from the 35. Allen in shotgun. Cook to his left. 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Going to be wide receiver screen to Cook. Cook needs to make a man miss, and he makes a man miss. Out of bounds. Number 22 for the Chiefs on the forces him out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd and about 8. Second and about 8. $13:45 to go. Chiefs start with the ball. Mahomes threw an interception on his first pass attempt. Gilliam in the game. He goes in motion. Cook in the backfield. He gets the ball. He runs up middle. maybe 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. See, I think it was a lame flag for A.J. Epineza to get, but I think it's the right call. Like, I think it was the right call. The play was over. The Chiefs guy was already on the ground, and he comes over and throws a shoulder. Now, yes, he mostly missed. He mostly missed, but that's not because he didn't want to. Like, he wanted to make it hard, and he did make contact. So I get what the ref saw. Shotgun on 3rd and 7. Shakir in motion. And looking, throws it long. Cooper, one-handed. Let's go. Inside the 35. Amari Cooper with a great catch. And the Bills in Chiefs territory. Josh Allen 2 for 2 to start off the day. It's going to be 1st and 10, Buffalo. It was nice. It was nice. Especially since number 13 was kind of holding on to his inside arm. Maybe could call pass interference, but again, those are kind of tough to see because that's the inside arm. No one's really able to see around and inside. And quick pass out to Shakir. Shakir gets inside 25. Inside the 20. This is going to be a 1st down inside the... Oh, they're marking it at the 21. So I'm saying it's at the red zone. I'm saying it's at the 20. I'm saying it's at the 20. 1st and 10, Buffalo. Turning an interception, hopefully, into points here. Let's go. Let me know in the comment section who you think gets the first touchdown for the Buffalo Bills. I'm going to go with Dawson Knox. I'm going with Dawson Knox in the end zone. Let me know in the comment section who you got. Shotgun on 1st and 10. Allen backing up. Throws it out of the end zone. That looked weird to me. That looked weird to me. And spin, what was that play? Was he initially supposed to run but realized that the Chiefs were penetrating already? And so he just backed up. If that was the case, then make sure your offensive line is behind the line of scrimmage when you throw that ball. But that seemed weird to me. 2nd and 10, 11:26 to go. Let me know in the comment section who you think is going to score this touchdown. I have Dawson Knox. Knoxville. Shotgun. Looks like you have Johnson and Cook in. You do. Now Cook gets another screen. Johnson tries to make block downfield. Gain about 2 on the play. Going to be 3rd and 8 from the 18-yard line. 3rd and 8 from the 18-yard line. But yeah, you talk about that 1st down play. Now it sets us up back. So now the Bills are behind schedule. Now it's a 3rd and 8. 11 minutes to go. Mind you, run back to the last game, but can we get him back past the line of scrimmage? Yeah, 2 screens to Cook, maybe total 3 yards. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Quick out. Samuel, inside the 5, to the 3. Samuel. Curtis Samuel on the quick out, gets inside the 5, and it's 1st and goal, Buffalo. Let's go. Again, I have Dawson Knox. Let me know who you got in the comment section. Let me know who you have in the comment section. All right, 1st and goal. 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Buffalo. Only 1 rush this whole series so far. So run Cook. Run Cook on 1st down. Cook gets outside. Get the corner. Get the edge. Touchdown! Woohoo! The interception by Mahomes turns into 6 points, and the Buffalo Bills find themselves up 6-0 with exactly 10 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. Let them cook, folks. Let them cook. And it's going to go unnoticed on this play, maybe, but great block by Samuel on the outside. Great block by Curtis Samuel on the outside on the corner. It's not going to go unnoticed. Look at this. Who? Bad snap. X points up. X points no good. That was a bad snap. Sam Martin had a tough time getting it down. No, I don't spin. I'm not worried about Bass. That was a bad snap. Sam Martin had to work hard just to get that thing down, man. Never mind. I thought it was a high snap. I don't know why I thought that was a high snap from the first angle. That wasn't. But no, I'm not worried about Bass. Still not worried about Bass. 6-0. Why does Bass have to go? Why does Bass have to go? And you tell me why, and tell me who you want replacing him too. At this point, he did. It looked close. It looked close, but they're saying he missed. But Callie, you let me know who you want replacing him, and don't say I don't know, because if you don't know, then you don't know. Then how can you say he needs to be replaced if you don't know? You don't even know who's out there, then don't. Like, because no one's out there. Like, McManus was out there, but he's gone now. I'm not a fan of anyone who's out there. Broncos up 7-3 over the Falcons right now. Looks like Bo Nix with a 12-yard touchdown to Atkins. Koo with a 41-yard field goal, make that one 7-3. 49ers up 7-3 over the Seahawks. Purdy with a rushing touchdown of 10 yards. Purdy 6 for 6, 43 yards already in that one. Again, Chargers, Bengals tonight. Bass again. Colts beat the Jets 28-27, increasing our lead over the Jets, but the Dolphins did win because we have to worry about divisional opponents right now. The Baltimore Ravens lose after going for 2 to try to tie it up, lose 18-16. Minnesota beat the Titans 23-13. The Browns lose to the Saints 35-14. The Lions beat up on the Jaguars 52-6. The Packers win by a blocked field goal. Jay says, kind of kills momentum. Not really. You can't let it, man. You can't let it. The Bears lose to the Packers 2019. Dolphins win over the Raiders 34-19. And the Rams beat the Patriots 28-22. Those are the final scores from the 1 o'clock games. We'll go into some stats from those during this game at commercial breaks and things like that. But listen, you can't let that happen. You can't let missed extra point, going up 6-0, getting an interception on Mahomes' first pass attempt. You can't let that kill momentum. Allen's 5 of 6, 59 yards, looking good already. Cooper with that beautiful catch. Cook 2 rushes for 6 yards. All good stuff. And besides, again, Chiefs got the ball first. Bills go up 6-0. Not too bad. But if you remember correctly, I believe the Bills started 9-0 in the AFC division round the first time they played the Chiefs. And then they lose. I think they were up 9-0 at halftime, actually. And the 9-0 was due to a Bass missed extra point. Just reminders. All right. And it's going to be another touchback. He's like Shaq in free throws. He makes them when they count. I don't know if Shaq made a lot of free throws when they counted either, man. Shaq, and I hope he's better than Shaq in free throws. He's better than 48%. He's better than 48%. If that was our bar, then he'd be past that. 47 of you in here, make sure on YouTube, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on that Twitter or X thing, watching somewhere else, make sure you hit the like button of some kind, I'm sure. And follow us over on YouTube. It's always a good time. Chiefs have now trailed in 9 last 10. Mahomes looking to pass, throws it. Epineza getting his hand up. Epineza making a great play. Getting his hand up. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Oliver with the hit on Mahomes. Nice play by Epineza, making a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs. Shotgun. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Looks like Kelsey is the front of those 2 wide receivers. Now 17 goes in motion. They're going to run with Kareem Hunt. And he gets about 6 yards. And it's up a 3rd and 4 at their own 36-yard line. 3rd and 4 from their own 36. Hardman was the guy who went in motion before the snap. 9:20 to go. Bills up 6-0 after The Chiefs throw an interception on their first drive. The Bills capitalize with the James Cook touchdown. Third down, the pocket collapses, and it's a sack. Bernard gets in there. And you cannot ask for a much better start than this for the Buffalo Bills. Can't ask for a much better start than this for the Buffalo Bills. The Chiefs forced to punt, but it's just a start, guys. Remember, it's just a start. Von Miller got a hand on him. Can he get half a sack? Yes, I think he got this delayed blitz. Von Miller got a hand on him as he's going down. Can he get half a sack? Do they do quarter sacks? Von's just trying, okay? Let Von try. Punts away. Fielded by Cogston at the 25. He gets to the 30. There is a flag down to 35. I did see the punter took some kind of contact. Not sure if that's what the flag's going to be. Cogston with a decent return. Mahomes sitting with his head down still. So whatever it is, the Bills hopefully will maintain possession at least. It's going to be scary. Bernard and Milano. If Milano can play to his potential like we've seen before. So the penalty's on the kicking team. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty from the spot of return. So good field position now for the Buffalo Bills. Close to midfield. And the Bills will take over. 8:22 to go in the first quarter. Bills already up 6-0. And they get the ball close to midfield. This is... if you want to make a statement early and because right now 6-0 for the Chiefs, that's nothing, right? As someone said in the comment section, they have trailed in 9 of their 10 games so far this season. That's nothing. Make this 13-0. And I say 13-0 because if the Bills score a touchdown on this drive, they still need to kick the extra point. And you could yell at me in the comment section if you think I'm wrong, but you do not chase points when you are ahead. Unless it's like to make it a 1-point game to a 3-point game, which we saw in the 1 o'clock hour a little bit. It has been huge so far, Spin. It has been huge. So far, you can't ask for much better out of our defensive line. Like I said, this is as good of a start as you could have predicted for this Bills defense. Chiefs have had the ball twice now. Had the ball twice and have yet to get a first down. Have yet to get a first down. This Bills team is looking very good right now. But we all know that could change. And we all know that today, November 17th, means nothing when it comes to playing this team again, possibly in January. And which I would look forward to. And guys, it'll be a game that we would cover right here on Hashtag Sports. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. You know what Tony Romo was going to say. You know what Jim Nance is going to say. You have no idea what I'm going to say. And I know you have no idea what I'm going to say because, A, I don't have a script. I don't have a producer in my ear telling me what to say. And I just don't know what I'm doing half the time. 90% of the time, I don't know what I'm doing. No idea. No idea. Could you imagine if Allen Lamar had the type of numbers Pat has? Listen, I truly believe, and as Bills fans, I think we can agree on this. I know some people might disagree, but I truly believe that Josh Allen is graded differently than other quarterbacks in the NFL. Josh Allen went 7 straight weeks without an interception. 7 straight weeks. They started the season, 5-2. Second player in NFL history to throw that many attempts through the first 7 weeks and to not throw an interception. If Lamar or Patrick are doing that, making history, they're getting named for MVP immediately. And here we are, week 11. Josh is playing great football, and it's like Lamar and nobody else exists. It's Lamar and nobody else. And, it is what it is. Same thing with last year. I thought Josh Allen had better last year than Lamar. But when it was a good job. Shakir goes in motion on first down. Allen looking deep. It tries to go Cooper again. This time it's incomplete. Cooper blanketed by number 22 of the Chiefs. That's Trent McDuffie on him. Bills turnover margin plus 14, first in the NFL. Points off turnover 84, first in the NFL. Points off turnover margin plus 64, first in the NFL. All first. And listen, that's how you win games. Win turnover differential. That's how you stay in games. Trips to the top, running this ball, maybe a yard by Davis. we get Allen a rushing 2-point conversion out in fantasy. No, you go for the 13-0. 13-0. That's what I say. But right now it's 3rd and 9, so we might be punting away here quickly. We might be punting the ball away here quickly. I want at least the first down here. Get in the Chiefs territory. Shotgun, 2 wide receivers, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Looks like Davis in the backfield. Samuel goes in motion to the top of the screen. So now it's 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top. And looking to throw. He has time. Stepping up. Throws over the middle on the run. The catch is made. That's Shakir to the 44 into Kansas City Chiefs territory. 1st and 10 Buffalo. 1st and 10 Buffalo. Shakir, my next jersey. I will buy a Shakir jersey if he retires a Buffalo Bill. When he retires Buffalo Bill, I'll buy one. I'll be 52. But you know what? I'll do it. All right, Allen under center. Cook in the backfield. Cook gets the pitch. Tries to break to the outside. Get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. It's going to be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. James Cook gets back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing else. All right, 6:35 to go in the first quarter. Bills up 6-0. They have the ball 2nd and 10 in Kansas City territory. Shotgun Allen, 5 wide, 3 at the bottom of the screen, including Knox and Shakir. Looks like Davis is at the bottom. 2 to the top, that would be Samuel and Cooper at the top of the screen. Allen going to take off with it, and he's going to get maybe 3 yards. Was a designed quarterback sneak. I thought I saw, like, from my angle, obviously it's different than Allen's, but I thought I saw a hole to the outside of the tackle. He went to the inside of the tackle and got kind of put in a pile and was able to gain 3 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 7. 3rd and 8 is what they're calling it here. 5:40 to go in the first quarter. Be interesting to see what they do if they don't gain any yards here. I think they're a little outside Tyler Bass's range. At least unless it's a game winner. 4th quarter under 2 minutes or overtime. I trust him from this range. Allen, pressure up the middle. He's going to have to throw this one away. That's going to be intentional grounding, I think. It's going to be intentional grounding, I think. Surprised it's not, to be honest with you. I don't know. They're saying Knox was in the area. He was out of pocket, but the ball definitely did not make it to the line of scrimmage. I don't think it made it to the line of scrimmage, at least. I'm surprised they don't call intentional grounding. 4th and 8. Looks like Allen's staying out there from where they're at. Kind of makes sense. I won't be surprised to see McDermott call a timeout here, though. Won't be surprised to see McDermott call a timeout here, though. Knox in motion to the top of the screen. Yeah, they were just trying to draw him off sides, see if they get free 5 yards. I think I'd take the penalty here and then punt it away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Timeout. So they do call the timeout. So it's going to be 4th and 8. No, they did take the penalty. Okay, good. Good. That's what I would have done. I'm taking the penalty, go 5 yards back. You're not going to kick a 60-yarder with 5:20 to go in the first quarter. Up 6-0. You're not going to give Mahomes and the Chiefs a chance to get the ball at the 50, even though a touchback here would give them the ball at the 30 and it'd only be a net of 20 yards gained. But you don't want to do that. Actually, now it'd be a net of 25 yards gained because of the penalty. So 4th and 13, 5:28 to go. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't go for it as well. Because, again, that could be a huge momentum killer. Man, the Chiefs are jumpy, though. Chiefs are jumpy. So I'm going to punt this one away. Come on. Pin him inside the 20. Fair catch called for at the 11-yard line. Okay. Okay. That's fine by me. Bills up 6-0, 5:20 to go. Would love to score on every possession this game, but that's not going to happen. And the Bills are up 6-0. That's plenty. That's fine. That is fine. Looks like the NFL is doing a commercial for Gladiator 2 of some sort. Josh Allen's involved in that commercial. No, it's a Pepsi commercial. Interesting. That's interesting. There's no way there's no reference to Gladiator 2 here. All right. Isn't there a second Gladiator movie that just came out? Broncos up 14-0 or 14-3 over the Falcons. Touchdown by Williams, a 14-yard rushing touchdown. Just gave him a 14-3 lead. Seahawks trailing 7-6. San Fran has the ball 2nd and 9 on their own 28-yard line. Again, looking at some games from today, if you're looking at just the AFC East, you went for the field goal. Again, that's 60 yards. Like, I know he just made a 61-yarder to win a game not too long ago, and everyone's happy about that. But yeah, do you want to give Mahomes the ball at midfield at this point in the game? I just don't think so. I think that's a good play, personally. Now, if they're giving you the free 5 yards, then it becomes interesting, right? Then it's like, 4th and 3, do you go for it, or do you try a 55-yard field goal? Then I think that becomes interesting. And besides that, which way is the wind going, right? Did the Bills get the wind in the second quarter, or did they decide to – because remember, the Bills deferred. The Bills won the toss and deferred. So Chill Will says, momentum is everything. And right now, I don't think there's any momentum one way or the other, which is always better for the team that has the lead. Right now, I think all momentum has died. I think right now it's momentum-wise, it's pretty much even keel type game. But this Bills defense is playing well, and so you want to give them credit. Or you could field goal up 2 possessions. You're right, but the way this defense is playing, and we all know that Sean McDermott's always going to shy on the caution on the side of his defense, not the offense, which some of us are okay with. Some of us hate him for it. So, and that's it's fine either way. Jets lost, Dolphins won, Patriots lost. But again, remember we have the tiebreak against Miami, already beating them twice, and we're well up in the standings. Don't worry about that too much right now. All right, 1st and 10, Patriots. 1st and 10, Chiefs. Delayed handoff, shotgun. The play I like the least in the NFL. It gets about 3 yards. Williams in on the tackle. I just don't like that play at all. Kareem Hunt on the carry. Kareem Hunt has 125 rush attempts from week 4 to week 10. Second most in the NFL. 2nd and 6. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Again, thank you for watching. Shotgun. Quick pass by Mahomes. Nice catch. That is a good catch by the wide receiver. Looks like everyone's okay on that sideline, which is also important. Good catch. Not as good as Amari Cooper's earlier, but DeAndre Hopkins does make a good catch. And it's going to be 3rd and about 1. I think that D-Hop signing by the Chiefs is so big. To be honest, I think out of the wide receivers that went anywhere, I think that's the biggest one. D-Hop to the Chiefs. Not, obviously, we've seen with the Jets that, false start on the Chiefs. Looks like a false start penalty on the Chiefs. False start, or did someone call timeout? Did the Bills call timeout? What is going on here? The Bills sent people on like they called. Oh, what's McDermott doing? There's a challenge flag. He's challenging the catch. He's challenging the catch. All right. Let me watch. Let me see it. That is a terrible challenge. Let's see. I would trust D-Hop in these situations. That is a terrible challenge. You're right. That's a terrible challenge. That's a terrible challenge. Now, here's the thing, and I agree with you. I don't know if we were consulting. I don't think we did. But you guys argue this amongst yourselves. If Kansas City rushed to the line of scrimmage, and this could be actually a good play by Kansas City. If Kansas City rushed to the line of scrimmage and they were getting ready to go for it on the 3rd and 1, and McDermott thought he wanted to call a timeout to get his defense set up for a 3rd and 1 anyway, do you throw the challenge flag because you get the timeout? I don't like the challenge at all, but I'm just asking that. I'm watching it. It's like, watch it. It's like, it's reversed. The play on the field is overturned. 4th down, 3rd down. They even take it down away. Spin. They're like, it says 4th down. Lost it down. You lose the challenge, you lose it down, you lose everything. New rule. I think it's a bad challenge. But if you're going to call a timeout to set up your defense anyway, does he think, well, might as well have him take a look? But hey, Matt Perino already came out on Twitter and said that the Bills lost the challenge. So we'll get back from commercial break and it'll be 3rd and 1. But again, we all agree that was a bad challenge, a bad idea by McDermott. Just wondering if he's going to call a timeout, because if the Chiefs do not get this 3rd and 1, they're going to have to punt the ball away, right? So the Chiefs hurry to the line saying, hey, maybe it wasn't a catch. There's an off chance, right? Maybe Hopkins bobbles it just enough where that first foot comes up. And not only that, if we can force the Bills' hand to call a timeout and even to waste the challenge, we win, right? Because now it's still 3rd and 1. But the Chiefs were setting up, and it did not look like the Bills' defense was ready. Would you agree? Or I don't know. I would agree with I would think that the way it looked was that the Chiefs were setting up to go for a quick snap, and the Bills' defense wasn't ready. We do, Conrad. We do. We do have an old head of officiating, actually, in our booth. But we haven't, I think we haven't won many challenges since we got them. So what is he saying to McDermott? I don't know. 4:13 going in the first quarter. Still 3rd and 1. Still 3rd and 1. Stop here. It doesn't matter. Offset I formation. Give it to Hunt. Hunt gets the first down. Gets about the 25. 1st and 10 Chiefs. So now all is for naught. Now it's all for naught. 3 rushes for 13 yards so far for Hunt. Chiefs have 8 plays for 19 yards and 1. That's their first down. Bills 14 for 83. Chiefs still looking for a big play. Shotgun formation. Looking to pass. Throwing it deep. This is that big play, and it's Worthy into Bills territory down at the 44. Big play by the Chiefs into Buffalo Bills territory. And that's what the Chiefs have been waiting for. If you want a pick play, if you want, the wide receiver has to be going for a pick. They were just running their routes and ran into each other. That shouldn't have been called a penalty. I didn't see the hold, so you might be around the hold. A 6 or 7 yard run by Hunt. But as far as the pick play is concerned, that's not something that they should have called. Now, if the wide receiver went like this to stop the corner from following Worthy, that's fine. But to me, it messed up the Chiefs receivers' momentum just as much as it did the Bills defensive backs. So I'm okay with them not calling the pick. Again, I didn't see the hold that you think you saw or think you saw or thought you saw or whatever. All right, so that's 2nd and 5. They're going to run Hunt again. Hunt has a hole. Good tackle. Way to come up and make that tackle. I don't even know who did that. Might have been Hamlin who came up and made that tackle. It'll be 3rd and 1. Because I thought he had a big hole for a big gain. And then Hamlin comes up, grabs his shoe. And it's going to be 3rd and 1. $1:40 to go in the first quarter. On this 3rd and 1, offside formation again for Mahomes. They ran Hunt out of this formation last time. This time it's a fake. And this time they go to number 66, who apparently listed as eligible. And he gets the first down. He gets the first down. I did not see, now I'm not saying that I have to, I did not see him report as eligible. He is, the tight end on that side is off. But I think in the NFL, a lineman has to report. I'm not 100% sure on that either. Mahomes looking to Worthy. Worthy able to break away. Man. Gets about 7 or 8 yards. Douglas was there. Douglas was there. Well, yeah, Buckers. I don't know. I don't know how much faith they have in their kicker. I don't know. We'll see. Man, Douglas was there. Good read by him. Just a little late. A little late. Last play of the first quarter, unless it's incomplete. 25 seconds. Worthy goes into the backfield. Mahomes tries to set up a screen. He's going to have to throw it out of bounds. Good defense. 18 seconds to go in the first quarter. Good defense. They were trying to set up Worthy, it looked like, for a screen. Bills read it well. And it's going to be 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Kelsey has 9 receiving touchdowns in 10 games against the Bills. That's terrible. That's terrible. Shotgun. Trips to the top of the screen. Mahomes to Worthy. Worthy to the 10. First down, Chiefs. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Bills up 6-0. The Chiefs have the ball. First, it's going to be 1st and goal, I believe. Maybe 1st and 10 for the 11, but I think it's going to be 1st and goal at the start of the second quarter. No, again, it's all about adjustments, right? All about adjustments. We'll see what happens. They tried a quick pass to Worthy that didn't work, and now they did one that did work. I don't know how we could have been up 2 scores early. I mean, the defense wins 2. We had 2 possessions, and we got into Chiefs territory, but that doesn't necessarily mean we could have been up two scores, in my opinion. Unless if you want him to go for the 60-yard field goal, that's all well and good, but it's not an automatic make. And the first quarter, Bills are up. Looks like it won't be for too much longer, but you don't know that for sure. You don't know that. We'll see what happens. It's going to be 1st and goal, Kansas City, coming into the second quarter. Again, the other games already in the second quarter. The Chiefs game. We are watching the Chiefs game. The Atlanta Falcons, Denver Broncos game. Late in this, both these games pretty much at a 2-minute warning. San Fran 7-6 over Seattle. Still, they have the ball, but 2nd and 24 after a sack, -8 yards on Brock Purdy. So it's going to be 2nd and 24 in that one. And then Denver's up 14-6 over Atlanta. Looks like Wu just made a 50-yard field goal, 51-yard field goal to make that one 14-6. So those are your scores. I'm counting tackle eligible. Great first quarter. That's a good football team. Yeah, we're up 6-0 against an undefeated team right now. And again, they have it 1st and goal. I get that. It's not going to stay 6-0. But then it's about how do the Bills respond. Remember, this is the Chiefs' 3rd possession. Chiefs had the ball 3 times. The Bills only had the ball twice. So how do the Bills – whatever happens here, it's about how does Josh Allen and this Bills team respond if it ends in a field goal, if it ends in a touchdown, if the defense stops them. Even if the defense stops them and they don't score points, obviously the mindset might be a little different if the defense holds and they go for it on 4th down because Butker's hurt or they get a turnover or whatever the case might be. Mindset's different, but you still want to put more points on the board than 6. So we'll see what happens coming out of the break. See what happens coming out of the break. No big deal. Again, thank you guys for joining me on #sports. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Like this video. Leave a comment. Let me know where you're watching from if you're having a good time. If you're having a good time, there's nothing I can do for you. I'm doing the best I can. I promise. I'm doing the best I can. Just got home to 3. Again, with Butker out, do you what's going to happen? What's going to happen? All right, first and goal from 10. Quick pass out of the backfield. Worthy gets the edge, and he beats Williams to the corner, and that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Worthy, the one the Bills gave the Chiefs, and some would argue they didn't give it to him, but some would. And the Chiefs go up, well, extra point pending, they'll go up 7-6. $14:53. First play of the second quarter. First play of the second quarter. Another quick screen to Worthy. And yeah, Dezu's right. Like, that's something we have to watch out for the rest of the game. Those quick screens are killing us. Quick screens are killing us. But what is taking so long? What is taking so long for this extra point? Just give us the extra point. He clearly doesn't drop the ball until after he's in. Yeah, like, I don't know what's taking so long to confirm it. I don't know what took so long to confirm that, but it took a while. Took a while. Who's kicking? Number 40. I don't know who that is. X point's up. X point is good. 14:53 to go in the second quarter. The Bills trail the Chiefs 7-6. No, I don't think so. It looked like Dorian Williams was very upset when he stood up, like someone else should have been there, but I'm not sure if they're playing back on Worthy, but again, I don't know. I don't think Williams was supposed to be on him, but he definitely got beat to the corner. Definitely got beat to the corner. So it's 7-6. First play of second quarter, 7-6. Chiefs had the ball 3 times. The Bills getting ready for their third possession. We knew this was happening, though, right? Didn't we? We knew this was going to happen. I can't imagine what would happen if the Bills lose by 1. Don't know. Don't know. Maybe this is the game that Bass costs us, so it doesn't have to be in the playoffs. Right? Everyone talks about how big of a game this was for Bass to cost us, and then we go through the playoffs with Tyler Bass. He doesn't cost us another game. And we just win. Beats the Chiefs on a 60-yard field goal in January in Kansas City. Now, I'm okay with that. I'm sure we'd all be okay with that. Bills receive the kickoff. They're going to start. Looks like at their own 30. Oh, no. You guys still have me? Did my internet go out? No. Okay, good. It was them. It wasn't me. It was them. Bills will start their own 30. Quick pass out to Samuel. Our quick game isn't gonna do as much. Gain 2 on the play. Gonna be second and about 8. Samuel does a smart thing, just fall forward. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. 14:40 in left in the half. These wide receiver screens are coming. We knew it'd be a tough game for these screens. I even said that in pregame. Just knowing how this defense plays. And 7 for 10 on his first 10 pass attempts. Allen under center. Cook the lone setback, big handoff to him. Allen has to step away from some pressure. He gets the ball to Cook. Oh! He flipped the ball to Cook. Cook wasn't ready, but Allen went down on the play. He had to get that ball away. It's going to be 3rd and 9. I think if Cook's ready for this one, that could be a big gain. I think if Cook's ready for this one, that could, and it was more on target, it could have been a big gain. Jones on the pressure. Jones on the pressure for the Chiefs. Yeah, it was far behind Cook, Spin. You're right. All right, Chiefs throwing pressure up the middle. They sent a blitz. Picked up at first down. That's time. Over the middle. Pass complete. Oh, that's going to be 15. Pass completed to Shakir. Please just get up, Shakir. Good catch. Please just get up. He's gonna be taken out. He's going to be taken out for at least a play to be evaluated. He's up. He's standing. He's standing. But I think that the NFL will take him out for a play. He even says he's having issues with his helmet, so he's come out for a play either way. But I think that's going to be helmet to helmet. That's going to give the Bills a free 15 yards. It was close to the sticks anyway, but we'll take the 15 yards on top of it. What? They call hold, and it's still a first down for Buffalo. 5-yard penalty. We're not going to take the catch. We're going to take the free 15 or the free 5. But man, from where that was thrown, and it's definitely a hold. They got the hold right. The hold on Hollins is correct. But man, I thought for sure that was helmet to helmet. Internally, I thought that flag came out quick, but a lot of times those flags do come out quick. So he must have been getting that flag ready to throw in the hold, and it didn't get thrown until after the hit. Again, these are all split seconds. Takes the handoff on first down, going to go deep, looking deep, has nobody, so he's going to take off with it. He's going to get to the edge. He's going to get to the 40 and slide down for a gain of 3. Tried to get out of bounds, but the defense was closing in, so he decided best to slide. It's going to be 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. Again, guys, if you're new to Hashtag Sports, hit that subscribe button. Enjoy having each and every single one of you here. Bills have the ball 2nd and 7. 13 minutes to go in the second quarter. Hands the ball off to Cook. Cook doesn't have any way to go. Oh, he creates some space. Good job creating some space. Only gets 5, but that's good. It's going to be 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Good run by Cook. Cook's run the ball 4 times for 11 yards and the touchdown. Got a difference in the game right now. But Tyler Bass missed extra point. So 3rd and 2. On schedule. Staying on schedule. Morris and Cook come out. Now you have Davis in the game. Shotgun formation. Looks like Samuel at the top of the screen. Shakir and Knox at the bottom. Allen's going to take off with this one, and he's got the first down. He's got the first. They're marking it close. Marking him close. I thought he had the first down. And the referee's signaling first down. Ref is signaling first down, even though the ref with the spot is signaling first down, even though from the mark it looks awfully tight. From the mark, it looks awfully close, but I'll take the first down. 1st and 10. They're giving them the first. All right, 11:55 to go in the first half. Bills have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line. Offset I formation. Faking the handoff. Bills going deep. Pass caught by Knox into Chiefs territory. Knocks over a cameraman out of bounds. Plays nice and helps him, picks him back up. Picks him back up. Into Chiefs territory. Big play by the Buffalo Bills. Getting into Chiefs territory. A 24-yard completion to Dawson Knox. Josh Allen gets them inside Chiefs territory to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, Buffalo. $11:15 to go. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Shakir and Samuel were down there, but it's handing up to Cook. He's going to lose a yard. Back to 31, so it's going to be 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. By being thrown on the sideline. But it was nice to pick him back up, right? Yeah, you knock someone down, you pick him back up. Knox slow to get up after that play. He's up now, but the trainers are looking at him on the field. We all know about Kincaid being out. He doesn't even, does he get poked in the eye? He got poked in the eye. He got poked in the eye. That's what looks like happened. Looks like he just got poked in the eye. And maybe he wears contacts. I don't know. But nothing too serious. Nothing too serious. Hopefully out for a few plays. They get the contact back in. It was a quick grade. Like Tranquil, like if you want to be technical about it, sure, it was a face mask, right? Because it wasn't a pull, no. So if this is Dawson Knox's face, minus the hair, right? I don't have the hair, but this is Dawson Knox. Tranquil is on his helmet, comes across like this in one motion. His thumb just happens to be kind of like grabbing the top. Again, technically, if you want to call face mask, if a referee could view every single person's face mask every single time, maybe, but he's not grabbing here, right? He just goes across like that, hits him in the eye. It happens. It happens. There's no pull or nothing. No, it just was a graze across the eye. So 2nd and 11 after the yard loss. 3 wide receivers to bottom of the screen. Looks like Samuel, Shakir, and Cooper. He's going deep. Caught! That's a catch! That's a catch! Cooper! Making big plays. 1st and goal, Buffalo. Cooper! What a catch, Coop! Over the shoulder catch. And it's 1st and goal from the 7. Shotgun formation. They're going to review the catch. Looks like there's a red flag down. Let's see if Andy Reid's better at this than McDermott was. Let's see if Reid's better at this than McDermott was. Challenged. All right, here we go. All right, catch 1. That's a catch. That's a catch. That's a catch. Same thing. That's a catch. Looks like his 1 foot's down as he catches the ball. 2nd foot down. That's a catch. At no point does he lose control. Let me know in the comment section. Type 1 if you think that's a catch. 2 if you think it's incomplete. Type 1 for a catch. 2 for incomplete. Let me know in the comment section. 10-13 to go in the 1st half. Bills, I think we'll have the ball 1st and goal. Put 1 for a catch, 2 for incomplete in the comment section. DeZeus says they're going to overturn it. He didn't have possession with the right foot down. Maybe. We'll see. I think it's a catch. I mean, it's a better challenge than the McDermott challenge, but I think it's the same type thing. I think it's the same type thing. The 1 foot's down as he's gaining possession. Same thing with Hopkins, right? He makes that one-hand play. The foot's already down as he has one hand on it. 2nd foot goes down. So I think it's a catch. Lots of 1s. Acknowledge the catch. I'll let you know what Matt Perino says as soon as he says one thing or the other. One thing or another. What's ouch, Callie? What's ouch? Is it close? Do you think it's close? I think it's a catch. Lots of 1s. Lots of 1s in the chat. Acknowledge the catch like you would Roman Reigns. Acknowledge the catch like you would Roman Reigns. All right. Denver up 21-6 right before halftime. They got another touchdown. This one, Bo Nix to Mims. And listen, Bo Nix is playing well, man. Bo Nix, you guys need to understand that Bo Nix is playing well. 192 passing yards and 2 touchdowns in this game. Bo Nix is for real. I think Denver's about to get really good really soon. 34 seconds to go in the 1st half. Seahawks down 7-6 still. They have the ball 4th and 3 at midfield. So interesting to see what they do here. Probably put the ball away in a 7-6 game. At least I would. That's what I would do. But Colors are not like me. It's first and goal. Challenge. Call stands. Call stands. First and goal. First and goal from the 7. Hand off to Cook. Inside the 5. Cook. Cook, second and 8. Let him cook. Let him cook. His second of the day. And now the Buffalo Bills are up 12-7. Go for 1 or 2. Let me know in the comment section. Go for 1 or 2. I say you still kick the extra point. We're gonna need them. We're gonna need a confident Tyler Bass at some point, maybe in this game. This one's good. This one's good. That's another, it's funny. I think this is the 4th week in a row you might see James Cook in the tough runs on Monday morning. This might be the 4th week in a row because that was a tough run. Tough run. Then the Buffalo Bills up 13-7. Tyler Rapp is cleared to return. Speaking of, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Bills up 13-7, and do not forget the Bills will get the ball start second half. Lots of time between then and now, but Bills will get the ball start second half. Both teams have had the ball 3 times. Mahomes has a pick on his first pass attempt of the game, second play of the game for the Kansas City Chiefs. And it was Rapp who got the interception, who's now cleared to come back. So that's good. And James Cook ended that drive with a 3-yard touchdown run. Xavier Worthy got in from 10 yards out on a reception on their 3rd drive of the game. Second drive ended a punt. It took 3 drives for the Chiefs to get their first down. And now here we are. On the other side of that, the Bills' 3rd possession, they take it down the field and end with a 6-yard James Cook touchdown run. And that's how the Bills go up 13-7 on the first touchdown. Tyler Bass misses the extra point, wide to the right. And now the Bills are down that point. But if they need it, they can go for 2 later in this one. Just run Josh Allen for 2 yards if they need to. The minimum fine is $11,173, I believe it is what the minimum fine set at. And yes, that's a true statement, Joe. I don't know. So it used to, I knew it was true 5 years ago. The last CBA, they worked on touchdown celebrations, and maybe it wasn't even the CBA, maybe during the offseason, they worked on allowing players and teams to get more creative with their touchdown celebrations. So maybe with that, they changed it that you wouldn't get fined. But yes, I know for a fact 5 years ago that was a fine, and the minimum fine back then was as much as it is now. The minimum fine gets raised every year. But yeah, the minimum fine in today's NFL, I believe, is $11,173 or something like that. Two rushing touchdowns already, baby. 31 rushing attempts in the red zone, 9 touchdowns for James Cook. That's huge. Get into the end zone. Get into the end zone. And it's another touchback. 10:08 to go in the first half. Bills up 13-7. Chiefs getting ready to start their 4th possession of the game. Again, thank you for joining on #Sports. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button. Follow us on all social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all those things. Paul and Mario, I think it was Actually, Mario just put up a good hype video on Tuesday, getting ready for this game. Listen, he's going to have lots of hype videos, and he does a great job with those. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you do that. Pistol formation on first down for the Chiefs. Now, looks like, I don't even know who that is, but he gets next to Mahomes. So shotgun. Mahomes going deep on first down. Oh, wow. Worthy wide open. Incomplete. He didn't get the second foot down. Oh, no, Worthy. Why didn't you get that? And the only reason why Worthy didn't get that second foot down is because he didn't want to. That's a want to type play. He drags it. Good call. He doesn't get that second foot down. He was wide open. If you are a Chiefs fan, you have to be mad at him for not getting that second foot down. He's wide open. Wide open. That's on Worthy, not getting that second foot down. 10 minutes to go in the first half. 2nd and 10 now. That's completely on Worthy, in my opinion. Shotgun, fakes the handoff. Pressure coming by Rousseau. Makes Mahomes get rid of it early. Rousseau gets the QB knockdown, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 10. Now there's a fight. No flags yet. Maybe they thought it was a fumble. There's a flag. Don't tell me we gave him a free first down. Please don't tell me we gave him a free first down. It's the last thing I want to do. Hamlin talking to one of the officials. There's a flag. Williams is talking. Things might be on him. Please don't. It was going to be 3rd and 10. Kelsey's in the middle of it. Of course he is. Of course he is. This is going to be on Buffalo. This is going to be on Buffalo. They're not going to throw it on Kelsey. Number 55. Throwing Williams down to the ground. That might be on Epineza again. Poor Smith-Schuster. Poor Smith-Schuster's just laying there. All right, they're going to be offsetting. It's going to be after the play. All right, I'm okay with that. But yeah, if Smith-Schuster, he's looking towards the sideline. 2 dudes come knock him down, and then everyone else just jumps on top. He's just laying there. He's like, what happened? Who am I? Why am I here right now? He's looking at the sideline. He's trying to figure stuff out. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Because Epineza came in late. Epineza's the one that drew the attention of the officials, to be honest with you. There wouldn't have been any flags if Epineza was coming late. Shotgun formation. Here comes Rousseau again. Von Miller's there, and it's a sack. It's a sack. That's a sack. Von Miller will get credit for at least half of that. That's a sack lunch. Nom, 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 nom. That's what we call a sack lunch. Nom, 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 nom. This defense right now, playing pretty good. Yeah, the short receiving game getting in on us. Oliver in on that one too. Man, imagine saying you're about to get sacked by Von Miller and Ed Oliver. Enjoy it. Punts in the air. Lots of hang time. I don't know if that's a good punt to the 35. Cotterton to the 40. Trying to get upfield to the 45. Into Chiefs territory. 45, 40. Oh, there you go. Make a play. Make a play, young man. Make a play. Into Chiefs territory. Down at the 41-yard line. Bills setting up in Chiefs territory. Up 13-7. 9:06 to go in the first half. Rumble, young man, rumble. Yeah, I think if he breaks that, if he breaks that tackle, I don't know who's catching him. Number 88 does a good job for the Chiefs. He takes the right angle coming back to the ball. He does. All right, 1st and 10, Buffalo at the Chiefs 41-yard line. Shotgun, Cook to his left. Cooper at the top of the screen. Heavy run formation. Cooper, the only wide receiver in right now. Everyone else on the line of scrimmage. They do run it with Cook. Cook tackling the backfield. No, he breaks it. He breaks it for a yard. That's a huge yard. That's a huge 1 yard. That's a huge 1 yard. Looked like he was going to be stopping backfield for a loss. Picks up a yard. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. 1 thumbs up button for that 1 yard. Josh Allen, 9 of 13, 124 yards. Patrick Mahomes, 6 of 11, 71 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. 2 rushing touchdowns by James Cook. 8:30 to go in the first half. Bills up 13-7. They have the ball in Chiefs territory at the 40. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers, top of the screen. Quick pass low, intended for Samuel. That's incomplete. Low pass by Allen. It's going to be 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 for the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, that one came out a little weird. Guy completed, though. Guy completed. Let Samuel make some men miss downfield. Yeah, because he had room too. He had Shakir in front of him. He was gonna have some room in front of him to run. Shotgun 5 wide to the top of the screen. Even looks like Ty Johnson in. Now he goes back next to Allen to the top. Allen looking to throw, has to step up. He has room to run. Take it. There you go. Allen jumps over defender. Gets to the 33 into field goal range. So 1 to go for it, 2 to kick the field goal. Let me know in the comment section. It's 4th and 3. 1 to go for it, 2 to kick the field goal. Let me know what you think. I think Allen should have decided sooner to take off with that one, but it was too late. And no need to pump fake when you're 6 yards downfield, by the way. Like, no need for that. And Spags is on the field because it looks like the Bills are going to set to go for it on this 4th and 3. Bills 11 for 12 on 4th downs this season. I don't know if I like this call. Don't know if I like this call here, but whatever. Who are you throwing it to? Who's even there? Allen, who is even there? Pass is intercepted, and they return it into Buffalo Bills territory. Who was there? There was no one there. There was no one there. I don't know who he was trying to throw to. I don't know who he was trying to throw to. No one's there. Knox stops. Knox stops instead of going. I don't know why Knox stops there. Like, I don't know if Knox would have been able to catch up to that one. But, yeah, Jesus got it. Knox stops running. And now the Chiefs get great field position. Wow. So now both quarterbacks have an interception. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. I'm sorry. There you go. You know, again, everyone who would have gotten upset if the Bills chose to kick a field goal there from 50 yards, there you go. McDermott trusted his offense, and that's what happens. McDermott, it was 4th down, but there's a big return. It's 4th down, but there was a big return. Now it's in Buffalo. Now the Chiefs have the ball in Buffalo territory instead of on their own side of the field. Great punt return, too, that leads to nothing. You know, and Spin and everyone else, and I think Spin's with me on this. I'm not trying to call you out, Spin. But if you were upset about not going for a 60-yard field goal in the first quarter, you got to be upset with them not trying a field goal there on 4th and 3. Go up 2 possessions. Go up 2 possessions. Get points. Rely on your kicker. Trust your kicker. That was what, from the 34-yard line? Will says you could have punted the ball. I don't agree with punting the ball. They're at the 34, so you're talking about a 52-yard field goal. And if you didn't have the wind with you in the first quarter, you have it with you in the second quarter. Now, normally in Buffalo, you have swirling winds, but I want them to kick the field goal too. That's why I asked you guys in the chat what you wanted. They chose to go for it. And now Chiefs up in great field position. I don't know why Knox stopped running. And I don't know if the outcome's any different if Knox doesn't stop running. But I don't know why Knox doesn't stop running. Why Knox stops running there. Again, I don't know if the outcome's any different. It would have been probably high for Knox still. But there we go. Chill says we had all the momentum. And that's why the NFL is full of momentum swings during a game. And now the Chiefs got it. Now the Chiefs have it, and we'll see how they respond with the momentum. But they have great field position, and they're going to show the Bills what you do with great field position. That was a terrible, 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 terrible decision by Josh Allen. But again, if he thinks Dawson Knox is going to keep running, you know what you do. What you do. 1st and 10, shotgun formation on Buffalo's 40-yard line. Hunt in the backfield to the right of Mahomes. He gets the ball, gets maybe a yard or two. Chiefs D, that's what the Chiefs D does. Change the momentum all year long. Remember, the Chiefs have been trailing in 9 of their 10 games so far this season, and they've been trailing most of this game. Most of this game. The Chiefs have had 1 good possession out of their first 4. 1 good possession out of their first 4. 2 of their possessions ended with negative yards on the full possession. So 2nd and 8. Throws it underneath. No one wants to tackle number 83. No one wants to come up to number 83. They have a tight end screen, which the Chiefs love doing those tight end screens. They love those tight end screens. Normally it's to Kelsey, but this one is to Noah Gray. Set up nicely by Mahomes, and the Chiefs, he chips Von Miller, and then he runs to the 25. 1st and 10 for the 24. Hand off to Hardman. No one sees him coming, and he gets 9, maybe 10 yards. And they're in their red zone. Just like that. That's what this offense does. And that's what this offense does. Real quick. You got Hardman, you got Worthy, you got some quick guys now. They're calling it 2nd one from the 16. He might have been downfield on the screen, but the screen was caught behind the line of scrimmage. If the screen's caught behind the line of scrimmage, then you don't have to worry about illegal man downfield. I would have to look at the play to make sure that it was caught behind the line of scrimmage, but I think that's, if it's caught behind the line of scrimmage, he might be sure of the first down, maybe 3rd and 1. Tuhill on the tackle. Tuhill on the tackle on the screen. It's Hardman who caught the ball. But I'd have to look at the screen again. But if it's caught behind line of scrimmage, at least in high school, as a high school official, I can speak to that. I can't speak 100% to the NFL. But in high school, if the pass is caught behind line of scrimmage, then illegal man downfield doesn't matter. Just so you know. And I'll look that up maybe at halftime or something. All right, 3rd and 1. Offset eye. Give it to the fullback. He gets the first down. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. I have to hit the sack. It's all right, buddy. Sorry for the time difference, Jeremy. You'll know what happens when you woke up. If you leave me on while you're falling asleep, I might wake you up with my excitement or disappointment. One or the other. One or the other. One way or another. 4:30 to go in the first half. 1st and 10. Hunt in the backfield. Lone set back. Play back down 3. Gets it off. More pressure coming up the middle. Oliver with the pressure. Mahomes has to get rid of it. Throws it. Caught. Are you kidding me? 1st and goal, Kansas City. What a catch. What a play by Mahomes. We see Allen make those throws all the time. When Mahomes or someone else does it to us, it hurts. We feel the pain of other defenses right now. Looks like the Bills even got there a little early, too. Number 88 for the Chiefs on the catch. Peyton Hendershot. So it's 1st and goal from the 2. 1st and goal from the 2. Shotgun. Hunt gets the ball. And there is timeout by the Chiefs. Timeout, Chiefs. Play clock was running out. They call timeout. So 3:33 to go. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. No, the Chiefs only have 1 timeout remaining because they lost the challenge. Chiefs have 1 timeout remaining. Bills have 2 because they lost the challenge. And remember, both teams can only get 1 more challenge since they both lost their first one. If you win the first two, you get a third one. They both lost the first one, so they only have one challenge left. But they call timeout. I believe the other games are at halftime as we speak, or maybe even started the third quarter by now. Yes, the Broncos are in the third quarter, up 21-6. They have the ball on Atlanta's side of the field. 49ers game still at halftime. 49ers 7, Seahawks 6. Tonight, you got the Bengals and Chargers. Oh, here we go. First and goal. Offside I formation. Mahomes looking to throws underneath. Who touched that? If that's an offensive lineman, that's a penalty, right? If that's an offensive lineman who touched that ball first, that's a penalty. Or did the wide receiver get his hands on it first? I mean, the fullback. Yeah, that was the fullback. That was 34 whose hands were on first, so never mind. Throws at 34's legs, trying to get him to make a play. They love those inside screens, though. They love them. You always have to be careful of those. Second and goal. Shotgun. Hunt. Halfback delay. Nothing. Epineza and others in on the tackle. Going to be third and goal from the 2. Third and goal from the 2. 3:20 to go in the first half. So the good news is also that Josh Allen should have time to try to double dip here, since the Bills start the second half with the ball. No matter what happens for the Chiefs here, the Bills will have time with the 2-minute warning and 2 timeouts. Even if they don't get in here. Shotgun now. 3 wide receivers to the bottom and a tight end. And Worthy to the top, looks like. Over the middle, complete. That's not Kelsey. That's number 83 with the touchdown. Noah Gray with the touchdown. And the game is tied, 13-13. Bernard could not get there on time. Noah Gray just turns around, sits down. Bernard not happy with Teron Johnson over something. And now it's time for the extra point, 13-13. You're calling BS at the end of this game? Chiefs up 14-13 with the extra point. Just a terrible pick by Josh Allen. I still can't get over that. I really can't. And I know what Dawson Knox is supposed to do there, or at least what Josh Allen thinks Dawson Knox is supposed to do there. But that sets up everything. But again, time to double dip. Go up 20-14. Come out at halftime, make it 28-14. So I'm all for it. Next time Mahomes gets the ball, his team should be down 14 points. If you have an MVP quarterback and if you have a Super Bowl type team. Next time they get the ball, they should be down 14 points. All right. All in all, not bad first half so far. 9-15, 124. Does have that terrible interception. James Cook already with 2 rushing touchdowns. Cooper with a good first half so far. 2 big catches with a good first half. Worthy 4 catches for 61 yards and touchdowns. Mahomes has come back to redeem himself after his first interception, going 10-16 for 98 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. We'll see how the rest of the game goes. But right now, hopefully Josh Allen can come back from his interception the same way Patrick Mahomes did. There was 2 touchdowns in his next 2 series. Although it took Mahomes more than 2 series to get 2 touchdowns, but still. Do I think Allen should take him? No. Again, he's expecting Knox to keep running. So many other things should have happened there that I don't even think about that. Josh Allen will never take a sack just to take a sack. I've watched Josh Allen enough to know that he will never take a sack just to take a sack. That just won't happen. But man, that did flip all the momentum. But again, 2 quick. No time. Amnesia. No time to think about it. Look towards the future. The future is promising. The future is promising. All right. Again, the other two games at halftime are just coming out of half. Denver just came out of half. Biggest surprise of the 1 o'clock games, guys? Let me know in the comment section your thoughts. For me, the biggest surprise is probably the Saints putting up 35 points. Not them winning necessarily. Saints putting up 35 points, probably the biggest surprise. But all the games, the winners were, looks like it's going to be a returnable kick, actually, from maybe half a yard into the end zone to the 20, 23, maybe the 24-yard line. I don't know why he slowed down towards the 20-yard line. But with 2:44 to go, 2 timeouts, and the 2-minute warning, and plenty of time for Josh Allen. Plenty of time for Josh Allen. 49ers game did kick off the second half. Seahawks have the ball, 3rd and 8, down 7-6. Broncos up 21-6. They have the ball in Atlanta territory, but it's 4th and 2. Let's see how Josh Allen comes back. Let's see how Josh Allen comes back. 1st and 10, 2:44 to go. Shakir in motion to the top of the screen. I think it's Shakir and Samuel at the top. Allen has a wild throw, throws it underneath, complete to Knox to the 29. Glad to see Knox back in the game. Glad to see Knox back in the game. Gain 6 real quick. He does what Noah Gray did in the end zone, just curls out, sits there, and he's ready for the catch. 2nd and 5. Clock's still room, but they're going to wait till a 2-minute warning. I hate that. Let me know what you think in the comment section about that. You have, after the catch, you have 20 seconds to get playoff. It's 2nd and 5. I hate that. I hate that so much. Because no matter what, if you don't get first down, the Chiefs are going to have time no matter what. The Chiefs are going to have time. And hear me out. Even if you're not going to call another play, try to get a free 5 yards. What's the harm in trying to get a free 5 yards, even though you are the team with the most false starts? 2nd most false starts in the NFL right now. I mean, today so far. But man, I don't like it. Don't like it. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section, but I don't like it. All right. 2-minute warning. Thank you guys for joining me on this. Is hashtag sports. Yeah, but if we score a TD, Chiefs are going to have time. Are they? Depends. How long does this drive take, right? How long does this drive take? I would rather – listen, might rub some people the wrong way considering recent history, but I'd rather score a touchdown with 45 seconds left than be forced to kick a field goal because we run out of time. You know what I'm saying? Forced to settle to try a field goal because we run out of time. Appreciate you all joining me on this. This is hashtag sports. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. And guys, subscribe, man. We go live every single game. Every single game. Leading all the way up to the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl this year. Don't know if I'll be doing this. If I would do the Super Bowl, maybe have a camera on me during the Super Bowl so I can post my reactions. But you know that Paul Mario and probably myself too would do a post-game show for sure. For sure. But yeah, the Bills. Again, I have the Bills losing this game in pregame, which pretty much would give the Chiefs a big leg up on the number 1 overall seed. They still have the Steelers to contend with, right? And that's if they lose today, you know that they still have the Steelers right there, right behind them to contend with as well. So that would be an interesting how that played out. They played the Steelers later this year as well, as most of you know. So be interesting to see how that would play out as well. It's not just the Bills they would have to worry about if they lose to the Bills here. It would also be the Steelers. And then be interesting to see what happens in a scenario if there was a 3-way tie between the Steelers, the Bills, and the Chiefs, all sitting at 15-2, let's say. That would be an interesting scenario. Not sure what would happen there. Someone can let me in on tiebreaker scenarios in that situation. I don't have that in front of me. Anyway, so we have 2nd and 5. Shotgun now. Shakir to motion to top of the screen. Runs it with Johnson. Johnson gets 5, gets 7, gets to about the 36. All right, now we have to hurry up. Stop with this. We're trying to make sure that they have no time left on the clock when we score. That's what we're trying to do. Fine. Play it that way. I'm seeing beach ball like 7 times now. Going deep. Has a guy into Chiefs territory. Was it caught? Samuel with the catch. Clock's still moving. Let the clock move now. We're in Chiefs territory. Let the clock move now. Inside the 45-yard line at the 43. Shotgun formation. They're going to run Johnson again. That's an easy run. And that's going to be inside the 40 to about the 38. Johnson's upset about something. Did he get a face mask? Was there a face mask in his first contact? Because Allen turned around too. So I was trying to see what that was about. A minute to go, 2nd and 5. The Bills still have 2 timeouts. Allen underneath. That's caught by Shakir for 4. I think call timeout. You call one of your timeout too at 47 seconds left. Yeah, Allen's saying you got to see that face mask. So it looks like Jones got away with a face mask. Yes, Jones gets away with a bad face mask. And Jones gets away with a bad one. We're giving the Bills a free 15 yards. 47 seconds to go. 3rd and 1 for the Bills. According to the field goal line, that the Chiefs have allowed 0 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes of the first half. That 0 is tied with the Chargers and Dolphins. So let's see if the Bills can break that right now. 47 seconds to go. We got the ball 3rd and 1. One more timeout. Again, really wish we didn't waste one on that challenge. Terrible idea to waste one on that challenge. I will be live at halftime going over some of the stats from this game, talking about some of the adjustments I want to see the Bills make. Knocks in motion to the top of the screen. They hand the ball off on 3rd and 1. Gets the first down, gets inside the 30. Johnson with the carry again. Let's go. We're just going to settle for the field goal now. Is that what I see? We're okay being up 16-14? That's what it seems like. Quick pass to Shakir. He gets out of bounds. All right. About 3-yard gain, 2-yard gain by Shakir to the 28. It'll be second and 8. 2nd and 8. That's Shakir's 100th career reception. So congratulations to him. He has 4 in this game for 32 yards. Allen 13 and 19 for 156. Shotgun formation once again from the 27. Samuel in motion, top of the screen. And looking to go deep. Has time, rolls out. Throws it. That's caught. Hollins with his first catch inside the 20, inside the red zone. Those extra 20 seconds looking huge. I know. But whatever. Sell for the field goal. But we are inside the red zone with 20 seconds to go. And a timeout. Spin making fun of me now. Spin making fun. I didn't say they didn't have enough time. I just said I didn't like it. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the top of the screen. Johnson to the right of Allen. And looking, he does throw underneath, incomplete. 16 seconds to go. I know, Spin. I know. It's what you do. The extra 20 seconds won't hurt, though. I'll tell you that much. The extra 20 seconds won't hurt right now. The extra 20 seconds would possibly still open up the run. Right? And the middle of the field. The extra 20 seconds could open up the middle of the field. Denver scored again. They're up 28-6 now over Atlanta. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the top. Johnson to the right of Allen. Seeing a lot of Johnson so far. Screen to Shakir, goes nowhere. Timeout. Use your last timeout with 10 seconds to go. You're going to take a shot at the end zone, do something stupid, and end up with no points at all. End up with no points. Oh, why a screen pass there? I don't know. Again, I don't know. It seems like the Bills were more content with selling for a field goal with no time left than trying for a touchdown, leaving time on the clock. That's what this drive has seemed like to me. They were more content going for a field goal attempt and leaving no time on the clock than going for a touchdown. And that, to me, that's not winning football. That's not what winning football teams do. Trust your defense. Trust your defense. This isn't the 28-28 or 35-35, whatever it was for the 13-second game. 32-32, whatever it was. 5 wide. Don't do anything stupid, Allen. 2 to the bottom, 3 to the top. Goes into the end zone, incomplete. 5 seconds left. And here comes Tyler Bass. Here comes Tyler Bass. 5 seconds left. All right, here we go. 18-21 on the season. 61-yarder included in that. Please make this. 33 yards. Please make this. They gonna ice him. Nails it. All right. All right. We're at halftime. Bills up 16-14. Hey, Bills have a lead at half, and the Bills get the ball start second half. So, again, not the half you wanted to end with. I don't think that's how you want to end the half, honestly. I think I want the Bills going for a touchdown there. There were time that left on the clock. Obviously, again, you wish you had that third time out. The terrible challenge by McDermott and his staff on that catch by DeAndre Hopkins, I think. Just a lot of things that the Bills could have done better to make this a bigger lead, in my opinion. Obviously, you missed the Tyler Bass such a point. Can't do anything about that. But I believe Buffalo Bills have left points on the board in this first half. And I'm about to talk to a very educated man about this. A very educated man. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Paul. Never mind. Paul is here from #Sports. Hey, Paul. Just talking about how on that last drive there, it seemed like the Bills were content. It seemed like the Bills would have rather kicked a field goal and left no time on the clock than go for a touchdown. And that annoys me. Give me a second. I can't hear you, so I'm going to see if I can get you on real quick. I think it's me, not you, but I'll check. No, I don't think it's me now. Give me a second. Oh, he's giving me the 1 second sign, so I think he's figured it out. But again, guys, thank you for joining us on #Sports. If you're not already following #Sports, thank you. All right, things going crazy over in Paul's land, so give me a second. But yeah, thank you for joining us on this edition of #Sports. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Like this video. Yeah, that's what I feel like it was. And I know you get the ball to start the second half. I get that, and you still can go up 2 scores to start the second half. But you try to get as many points as you can against this team. But at the same time, we know, like what I said earlier, the Chiefs have not allowed a touchdown in the final 2 minutes of the first half yet. But it seems like the Bills missed an opportunity because they really didn't have a chance at a touchdown once we're 30 seconds in spin, right? Like, especially after that screen pass to Shakir, like a terrible idea. Paul needs more tinfoil. Oh man, but that's okay. Again, Bills up 16-14. We'll go over some stats real quick. I'll get Paul back in here when he comes back, so we can talk more about that. But let's go over some stats real quick. Again, the Broncos up 28-6 over the Falcons. The Seahawks trailing the 49ers 10-6 now. Seahawks have the ball. Looks like San Fran just kicked the field goal, go up 10-6. Very competitive division, that NFC West. I'm very interested to see what happens there. But at the half, the Bills lead the Kansas City Chiefs 16-14. Again, Tyler Bass missing an extra point on the first touchdown. Josh Allen 15-23, 167 yards, that one interception. Which the one interception, you think about it, he knew it was fourth down. Give me a second, Paul. Let me see if I got you. No, not yet. He knew it was the fourth down, but again, you don't bank on that big return. And then they set up inside Buffalo Bills territory at the 40-yard line. Knox stops on the play, which is wondering what was supposed to happen there, right? Mahomes 10-16, 98 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Again, Rapp intercepting him, the first pass attempt that he threw. Kareem Hunt, 7 carries for 24 yards. Johnson, now the leading running back for the Buffalo Bills, 3 carries for 19 yards, mostly seeing him on that last possession, on that last series for the Buffalo Bills. Xavier Worthy, 4 catches, 61 yards, and 1 touchdown. A toe drag away from having a much bigger first half. And then Amari Cooper, 2 catches for 55 yards. Again, while Paul tries to get set up there, I will keep you update on some of the scores around the league and also give you some stats from the first half of the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. So you look at some of the team stats. The Bills have 14 first downs compared to the Chiefs having 9. You have the Chiefs 5 for 7 on third downs, the Bills 5 of 8. So pretty much both being effective on third downs, which is something that the Bills need to, and if you're Chiefs, you're thinking the same thing, need to kind of do better on third downs. You don't want these teams, either team, getting an extra set of downs if you could stop them. Bills 0 for 1 on fourth down. Again, that's the interception. Rushing yards, Chiefs 42, Bills 50. Passing yards, Chiefs 83, the Bills 167. The Bills have that 2 sacks. The Chiefs have yet to sack Josh Allen. What about the refs? I'll talk about the refs in a second, sure. Penalties, again, minimal penalties in this game so far. 2 for 10 against the Chiefs, 2 for 20 for the Bills, 0 fumbles. And then time possession, the Bills lead that with 16 minutes and 34 seconds. I think the refs came into this game kind of having an idea of what the perception was. And the NFL kind of wants the teams to decide this game. I think it was either you or someone else who talked about how they missed 4 face masks in this game, 3 against the Chiefs, the 1 against Buffalo. Listen, the 1 against Ty Johnson on that last series needs to be called. That one, as far as the other ones, again, the one that was on Knox, I'm not too concerned with. I don't think that should be called a face mask. No pull. Well, all that happened was the defender's arm. He was going for a block. His arm got up a little higher. I don't even know how it got up that high. I don't know if he got blocked into Knox or what happened. He comes scraping across, and when he scrapes, his thumbnail gets in there, and we see poked eyes all the time. And I'm not going to say that they need to call that all the time. I think that again, that's not a problem for me that they did not call that face mask. But again, the one on Johnson on the drive, that last drive there needs to be called. Other than that, I think they're fine. There's been no pre-snap penalties. I do not mind the fact that they gave offsetting penalties on Epineza and the Chiefs on that one play. I think that's trying to get control of the game. And the original penalty wasn't initially saw. It wasn't until Epineza kind of got involved that they saw the penalty, and so they banged them both. Now the Chiefs instigated that situation, but you can't always just flag the instigator. You do have to try to get control of the game. As Paul joins us, Paul.
What a good time to be a fan, right, Joe?
There you go.
What a time to be a fan.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Paul, when you first came in here, I talked my thoughts. I wanted to get your thoughts. If you need me to repeat what I said, I can. But
no, we're good. So I got to be honest with you, right? Like, I'm a little pissed that the Bills didn't go for 2 off that second touchdown. Okay. That's a very, I trust my defense. I know it's early, right? I get it. But at this point, there's no pace to the game. You haven't proven you could stop anybody for anything. So, you got a free possession, along the way. You lose a possession afterwards. To me, yeah, you missed the first extra point. the football guy in me is like, you got to go for 2 here, right? Like you've got
Mhm.
one of the best red zone offenses in the league. So you should go for 2 here, even it up,
Sure.
because
Sure.
all it takes is one Kansas City touchdown and you're losing again. And
Yep.
here we are, right?
Yep.
Where and you have a choice, you have a chance to try and go get points before the end of the half. You don't do that, right? You don't kick a field goal there, like just dicey stuff to me, right? And I know it's probably like, no, we're going to be bold, but taking 3 points in the lead into halftime, I don't feel as bold,
Sure.
like that doesn't strike me as bold.
Mm-hmm.
Am I off base there?
No, I agree with you 100%. So
Yeah.
I am okay with the idea of them not going for 2, kicking the extra point. And one of the main reasons is I think Tyler Bass can become a very crucial part of this game, and you need to get his confidence up. And I don't feel like if you go for 2 in that situation, he has much confidence that the team has confidence in him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand that.
So if you go, like, for me, what I would rather do now is if you score a touchdown and start the second half, then you go for 2.
But they're conflicting arguments to me, Joe, right? Like you can't kick the extra point to get him the confidence and then and then go for the touchdown at the end of the half, right? Like the lead is the lead. You're losing. You made the choice to go into halftime losing.
Right. No,
you made the choice to do that. So I just don't. That's where I'm like, I just don't understand. Right? If you really feel you have the matchups to be able to push that to where you're like, listen, we're going to take a couple shots at the end zone before the end of the half. We think we've got the matchups to win. Well, I mean, okay, sure. Then you should have gone for 2 instead of kicking the extra point, right? Like to me, they're conflicting arguments.
You're right. Well, no, they're the same argument then, right? Like if you feel like you have the wing matchups, you should go for the gusto at the end of the half. If you feel like you have the wing matchups, you should go for 2.
Oh, that's what I mean.
And they didn't go. They didn't do either. So
correct.
So clearly, Sean McDermott might not feel that way, or might not feel strongly. And I don't understand thinking like I understand you getting the ball started second half, but this is the type of situation you need to go for as many points as you can. Can't they just go for 2 on their next TD set spin? And that's my point. Yes, they absolutely can. And that's what I would do, because then you would make it, even if you miss, it's still an 8-point game. Where if you get it, you then make it a 10-point game, make it a 2-possession game. But then the argument could be you keep it a 1-possession game if you miss instead of making it a 2-possession game, right? Like you make that argument as well. Like there's a big difference between 8 points and 9 points. So I don't know. Obviously, I think the defense is playing really well, other than a couple missed opportunities. I think the 1 touchdown by the Chiefs was set by that Allen interception, which we could talk about that a little bit too. Was it Dawson Knox's fault for not running the full route? Still, I think even if Dawson Knox runs that route, I think it's a bad pass.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of on line with you there. Like that pass was literally directly to somebody in a Kansas City uniform. Like that wasn't even remotely close, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, could you put that on Knox? Because, but Knox has been on this team long enough to know to finish that route, right? That's I still put that on Josh.
If Knox finishes that route, I feel like Knox can at least make that tackle right away instead of allowing a 20-yard return, which was big. If he intercepts that ball and gets tackled right away, it doesn't matter. It was 4th down.
Right.
Personally, I wish they would have went for the field goal in that situation. 4th and 3, it's a 52-yard or something like that. I think you have Tyler Bass, who can make that. And at that time, I think it would have been a 2-possession game if he makes that field goal. Stuff like that.
Well, Buffalo right now is carrying a 60% win probability into halftime. And the fact of the matter is that first drive from Kansas City, the first scoring drive, I should say, was the Xavier Worthy show, right? And he's a zone beater. Like that's what he's there to do, And when Buffalo is trying to play man or zone, like those speedy, undersized receivers are the ones that are always tough to kind of wrangle in. But I feel like that's sort of a mirage, right? Getting Xavier Worthy involved early, because you need Worthy to be involved in order to make Kelsey a factor, right? You got to get the middle cleared out a little bit for Kelsey. And again, Travis Kelsey, kind of a footnote to the game so far. He's playing. He's playing, but he's got to step up in the second half. And I think what happens is if the Bills divide a little more attention to Worthy, given that first drive, in the second half, then that's where things for Kelsey start to open up.
Sure.
And to me, Kelsey is more dangerous to this offense than Worthy is, just because he's just simply more versatile. You could put Kelsey in any look. When you want to run the ball, you could still run the ball. But again, like you look at the Bills' offense, and it feels like they are predictably running the football. Every time they're running the ball, it's like, well, I think everybody saw that coming. Yeah. And they have not been good on the ground. Like that's it. They just haven't been great on the ground. James Cook walks in 7 for 17 with 2 touchdowns. Like the 2 touchdowns look great, right?
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Ty Johnson's your leading rusher with 3 carries for 19 yards.
They were all in that last series.
Yeah,
they're all in the last series when you're trying to hurry up to score.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right. They're happy to let you run. Kansas City's happy to let you run. Yeah.
Yep.
So, Kansas City is a bit more, I'm not saying Kareem Hunt's having a day, but it's a bit less predictable in their offense when they want to run the football versus Buffalo. It just felt very, very predictable. Very, very predictable. It's tough to stomach, Like
I do think that it's telling you talking about Kelsey earlier. They have got the tight ends going a little bit, just not Travis Kelsey, right? Like you've seen Noah get involved a little bit. Noah Gray got involved a little bit. The other tight end, Hendershot, has a big catch.
That was a big one.
It was a big catch. Absolutely,
it was a big one. Yeah.
And
they got an offensive lineman touch. The Bills have had tackle eligible for 5 times, 6 times a week for the for the entire season, and no targets for what is that, Anderson that's out there? No targets.
No targets.
No targets.
Terrible. Give that man the ball.
That's it. We need a big man touchdown.
That's right.
I'm here for it. I'm here for a big man touchdown.
Are you guys going live for post game?
Yeah. We'll be post game. Yeah.
Awesome. So make sure you join Paul and Mario. I'm sure Ryan will be too drunk to join us at that point, but that's okay. We'll see what happens.
Ryan should not be joining us after this game.
But the Bills just got the ball, 1st and 10 from the 30. Allen has time to throw. Has to throw another screen to Cook, who gets 3. That's another thing that's been annoying me, and you guys can talk about that a little bit more in the post game. But Paul, thank you for joining us for halftime. We will see you at the post game, and hopefully it's after a Buffalo Bills victory.
Yes, sir. See you guys on the other side.
All right, take care. All right, thank you, Paul, for joining us for the halftime show. Bills just got the ball, 1st down. They threw a screen to Cook. Now Allen had time to look at his options before he checked it down. So maybe it's a good thing he checked it down and got some yards. 2nd and 7, Cook to the right of Allen, trips, bunches to the top of the screen. Looks like they're going to try a screen to Shakir. That ball is incomplete. Knocked down by the Chiefs defensive end on that side. That's number 57 with the knockdown. 51, I apologize, 51. Mike Donna with the knockdown. So it's 3rd and 7 for the Bills. 3rd and 7. Shotgun formation. Johnson to the right of Allen. Shakir in motion. Goes to the top where you have 3 receivers now. Bills pick up the blitz. Allen going deep over the middle. Incomplete. Throws into triple coverage. Knox. Triple covered on that one, and that's going to force a 3 and out by the Buffalo Bills, and they'll punt this ball away to the Chiefs. Yep. Going to be a rough. Samuel's wide open. Oh, my gosh. Samuel's wide open. Just throw it to Samuel. Samuel's wide open coming across the middle of the field as Spin points out, and he just doesn't even look his way. Doesn't even look his way. Again, don't forget to join Paul and Mario for the halftime show. So now Sam Martin's going to come in and punt. High punt. Fielded at the 20. Fair catch. 3 and out, like on schedule. Exactly. So now the Chiefs get the ball. 14:06 to go. Don't know if I have anything to say at this point. Denver up 28-6 over Atlanta late in the 3rd quarter there. Miserable. Miserable. Kelsey, no target, 1 target right now. No catches, no yards, no touchdowns. It's hard to have a touchdown when you don't have a reception. All right, fake the handoff outside, goes inside to Hunt. Hunt breaks a tackle, gets to about the 27. So it's going to be 2nd and 3. So they're just going to methodically move downfield now. Methodically move downfield. 2nd and 7. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers at the top, 2 to the bottom. Now number 83, no gray, goes in motion to the top. Pressure over the middle. Pass complete. That's to Kelsey. That's his first catch. He's going to be short of the first down. Nice tackle there by Benford. And it's going to be 3rd and 1. Third and 1. I think it's a good spot. I mean, he's short. I feel like he's half yard short. I thought it was a good spot. I formation, Hunt. He doesn't get there. He doesn't get there. 4th down. Good defensive stop by the line. 4th and 1 at their own 29. They can't go for it, can they? They can't go for it, can they? Good penetration by this defense. Rasul Douglas gets in there first. Does not let Hunt move forward. Are they going to go for it? They're just trying to draw us off sides. No way they're going for it. No way. Shotgun. 10 seconds on the play clock. No way. Nope. Nope. Good job, defense. Good job, defense. They're taking the delay game. They're not even getting the... I'm okay with that. Then you know they're not going for it. Delay game. Send back 5 more yards. That's great. Good job, D. 2 3-and-outs. 1 by the Bills, 1 by the Chiefs. We're back at square one. 12:07 to go in the 3rd quarter. Bills up 16-14. Von Miller talking to McDermott on the sideline, saying, "Put me in, coach. I'll return this kick. I'll return it for a touchdown. I won't get stopped at the 40." Punting from their own 24, punter back at the 10. I forgot that Matt Araiza is the Chiefs punter. This has to be personal for him. Field at the 18. Gets to 33. Okay. Whistle it. Whistle it. Whistle it. Whistle it. Whistle it. Whistle it. It's dead. It's dead. It's dead. You think so? No, you don't. He would have been ripped for burning a timeout with 12 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. That's where you got ripped for, I think. At least. You guys let me know in the comment section what you think. Darren gets ripped no matter what he does. That's true. And that's why I try to ask you guys questions. I don't rip anybody. I try not to, at least. I give my opinion of what I would do, but I wouldn't rip them. Remember what it was like before him? I mean, I want more. I get that. I don't know. I live in a world, and I talked about this on Razor Sharp Picks once. I live in a world where I wish there was a way that we could recognize, like, I am on the page of, at the end of the season, if the Bills don't win a Super Bowl, and it's not going to happen. McDermott is nowhere close to the hot seat. Despite what Bills fans want to believe, I do not think McDermott's anywhere close to being on the hot seat. And you guys can let me know if you agree or disagree. But I live in a world where even if McDermott was to be fired at the end of this season, like there is a world you can live in where you can let him go and still admit he was a great coach and not roast him for everything he did wrong. Definitely has done some stuff wrong. I'm not saying he hasn't, but I wish there was a world that we could live in where we could thank the coach for what he's done for our team, for our city, just bringing life back into this fan base. And just also be like, you know what, it's time to let you go and move on. But remember when Andy Reid was with, I just ripped Joe, exactly, spin, just ripped me. When Reid was with the Eagles, he didn't get fired. He didn't get let go. They just didn't renew his contract. And I think that's where McDermott's at. I forget, and Spin might know. I forget when McDermott's contract expires at this point. He just signed an extension, I think, 2 off seasons ago. Hey from Iowa, this is Jim Tripp. Awesome. This is go time. I feel the power coming. I hope so. But yeah, I think that, just depending on when his contract runs out, if he has not gotten the Bills to the promised land by that point, then who would take, again, it really all depends. If you're talking about the end of this year, I don't know. But again, I don't think this is something that's going to happen this year. I don't think he's close to being on that seat. The Bills are going to win their 5th division in a row, whatever it is, 4th division in a row, make the playoffs 5 out of 6 years. I don't disagree with this statement. I do not disagree with this statement. But, Tomlin won a Super Bowl with Cowher's staff. That was a Bill Cowher team still. 1st and 10, James Cook gets the handoff, gets about 2 yards to the 35-yard line. Alvin comes in and says, how's everyone feeling? I'm feeling very optimistic. I'm not letting this team, and by this team, I mean the Chiefs. I'm not letting this team do that to me. I'm not letting the Chiefs let me feel optimistic just to disappoint me at the end. Not letting it happen. I'll let it happen in the playoffs for sure. For sure will let it happen in the playoffs. But with 11-14 going third quarter, Bills up 16-14. Bills almost 100 yards more than the Chiefs in total yards so far. I'm just not going to let it happen. 2nd and 8, shotgun, 3 wide receivers at the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Samuel alone at the bottom. Need to get Cooper involved more, I think. Oh, that's Cooper at the bottom. Sorry. Pass mail complete. That's number 84. I think that's a tight end taking Kincaid's place with his first catch. Zach Davidson with his first catch as a Buffalo Bill. So it's going to be 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Now, this is be more positive. Nope. I'm not being negative. I'm just not being positive. I'm not going to be mad if they lose. This is, as Josh Allen said in a when he was asked a question during the week. It's week 11. Week 11, no matter what happens, the Bills are up, 3 games in the division? If we lose, first catch in his career, says Spin. I believe that. I've never heard of him before, so. Shotgun, Shakir goes in motion to the top of the screen. Shakir and Samuel at the top. Pass complete. Is that Davidson again for a first down? No, it's Knox. Sorry, Knox with the catch and the first down. 1st and 10, Buffalo, 10 minutes to go. As my mom points out, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Appreciate it. Appreciate all of you, whether you be on Facebook, Twitter, or here, X, whatever you want to call it. I'll tell you on this snap. It's the mark. Shotgun formation, 3 at the top of the screen. Allen takes off. Big pressure up the middle. It is DeMarc, and he just got burnt there badly, forcing Allen to take off up the middle and slide for a first down. Slide for a 2-yard gain on first down. 2nd and 8, 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Bills up 16-14, have the ball. Let's go. Let's go. Shotgun, trips to the bottom, bunches, they hand the ball off, maybe a yard to the 49. Like pulling teeth. Dawkins shed the guy 56 sheds a block off Dawkins. He's in on the tackle. The Chiefs have held 7 of their 9 opponents under 100 yards so far this season. Looks like they're about to rushing. Looks like that's what they're about to do to the Bills as well. Shotgun 3rd and 8 from basically at midfield, about the 49.5. And looking to throw. Oh, incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 8. Bills will have to punt. 4th and 8. Bills will have to punt. Low pass by Allen. That one's just low. If he hits Shakir on the numbers, that's a first down. Needs to hit Shakir there. Shakir can't catch everything. All right, he's close. It's close. He almost could catch everything. Samuel was open there too, I believe it. But Shakir was open there. Shakir's open there. I don't mind the pass to Shakir, but hit the numbers. Hit the numbers. That's low for no reason. Martin into punt. Let's pin him deep. Pin him deep. Pin him deep. Fields it at the 5. Tackle at about the 13. St. Fran scores on a Jennings touchdown, make it 17-13. Lewis on the tackle. 6 plays, 17 yards. Josh really does not want to throw Samuel on. Maybe not. Maybe not. Down to 13, that's where the Chiefs will take over. This is why I will not be getting optimistic anytime soon till the final buzzer. So the Seahawks did score to make it 13-10. It was a Walker rushing touchdown for a yard. Then the following possession, the San Francisco 49ers scored a touchdown. And now it is 17-13. 49ers over the Seahawks. 9:33 to go in the fourth quarter. Broncos up 28-6 over the Falcons. Bills up here 16-14. Attack the middle with tight end. Well, if we had Kincaid, that might be more of an option. And interesting thought is, are the Bills waiting for Kincaid to open up their playbook a little bit more to when they do see this team, possibly in January? You know, is that a possibility? Now the Bills waiting to open up the playbook a little bit more, because it's not a guarantee we see this team in the playoffs, but I'm sure a lot of people are putting money on it. A lot of people are putting money on these two teams playing against each other, or at least either these two teams playing against each other or Baltimore and Kansas City playing against each other. Right? Like, that's the way it's going to work. That's the way the playoffs are going to work. Jesus says, it seems like it's working. Never wanted it to, but we need to change play calling on first down. Can't just keep running into a steel wall. You also can't give up on the run either. Like, I know they're stopping their run pretty well so far, right? Like, I know what's happening. But you can't just abandon it altogether as well. I don't mind a couple passes on first down. I don't mind that. But do not just abandon. In fact, pass the ball for 6-7 yards. And they did that. They've done that on a couple series. Pass the ball, get a quick 5-6 yard completion on first down so you can run the ball on second down. You know, just open things up a little bit. Just open things up a little bit. But do not get too excited one way or the other. Week 11 of the NFL season, long way to go. And again, even with the win here, everyone talks about, like, the win brings Kansas City Chiefs down to a little bit more like reality, a little bit down to the competition in the AFC. But in order for the Bills to think that they have a shot at the number 1 seed, in my opinion, have to go undefeated from here on out. Have to go undefeated from here on out. You lose one, that means the Chiefs have to lose 2 more. And where are the Chiefs losing 2 more, right? Because if they're playing for the one, I mean, they could lose to the Chargers. They could lose to the Steelers. They could lose to Denver. We saw them first down and run to Hunt. He gets about 4 on the play, gonna be 2nd and 6. Like, they could lose to Denver. We saw what happened last week. But do you see him losing 2 of those games? No, I don't. Kansas City is seeking to become the first team to reach 3 straight Super Bowls after winning the first 2. Shotgun formation. Whitworthy goes in motion to the top of the screen. Mahomes rolls to the right, looking. There's an open guy right there at the 31-yard line. Number 8, DeAndre Hopkins. First down. It's his 2nd catch, I believe, of the day. Jay says we're 2 ties away from breaking the streak of games not allowing 28 points. 30 straight games, the Chiefs have not allowed 28 points or more. We can wait to break that till the playoffs. We need a turnover because the defense is not doing anything. And we'll see if the Bills defense can cause one. The defensive front seems to be doing all right, getting pressure on Mahomes. Fake the handoff, pressure coming up the middle, but he is a wide open outlet guy. That's Hardman running down the sideline, is out of bounds, but big gain on the play. Where did they rule him going out of bounds? Yeah, I don't know where they're going to rule him going out of bounds, but man, Hardman, a big play there. Johnson on the blitz. And he might be out of bounds there about the, he's out of bounds there about the 43, I believe. So it was a 13-yard gain. Could have been a lot more. But he's out the 43. They're going to run the ball here on first down with Hunt. Hunt goes up the middle, gets about the 49 for a gain of 6. And Benford and I think it's 87 of the, not 87, that's Kelsey. Benford and 88 of the Chiefs going after each other a little bit after the play. Refs break it up. 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Hendershot was the one on the tight end, picking up out Benford. 2nd and 4, 5:25 to go in third quarter. Hopkins in motion to the bottom of the screen. You got Kelsey and Hopkins at the bottom. Mahomes facing pressure. Von Miller tries to go after him. There's going to be a hold. Rousseau gets to him. He does scramble for a first down. Looks like it's going to be a hold, bringing it back. Front 4 is getting to Mahomes, man. Front 4 is getting to Mahomes. Now Rousseau is talking to Mahomes. He knows he was held. He knows it's going back. So it's going to be 2nd and long. Morris on the hold. Morris, again, Rousseau was getting there. Rousseau was getting him. I just saved his quarterback from getting hit again. 2nd and 14 now. Jim says that felt good. Seeing them throw a flag for a hold felt good. Well, let's see if it feels good in about an hour and a half. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the top and 1 to the bottom. Tight end also to the bottom. Looks like that's Gray. Initial coverage good. Going downfield. Hopkins makes a, oh no, incomplete, broken up. Benford breaks it up. I thought Hopkins made a great catch. Hopkins thinks he did catch it. He wants the Chiefs to challenge it. I thought Hopkins made a great catch here. 1 foot. No catch. That's incomplete. That's incomplete. That's incomplete. That's incomplete. Don't even try to challenge it. I mean, you can. You can waste the time out if you want to. Point of the ball hits the ground as he's coming down. It pops out. The point of the ball, like he catches it like this, but doesn't have the point covered. The point of the ball hits the ground as it pops out. 3rd and 14. Trips to the bottom of the screen. Bunch trips formation. Worthy trying to get direction before the snap. Gray with the screen. Catch. Come on. There you go. Lewis holds on to his foot long enough for others to come and help him. Big stop. And it's 4th and 9. 4th and 9. They came up with a stop. That was Kelsey on the catch. All right. All right, just don't fumble it, Codrington. I don't care what you do here. They're going to pin us deep. Just don't fumble it. They have pumped from their own 44. Pressure coming. Oh! Almost got there. Codrington gets the ball. About the 11 on the sideline. He is able to tiptoe to the 15, get a little more room for Josh. It was almost blocked. It was almost blocked. And the Bills take over right there. 3:54 to go in the third quarter. Bills up 16-14. Bills have the ball. And now, interestingly enough, at halftime I was talking to Paul and I said if the Bills scored a touchdown, I would go for 2. Where we're at in the game now, since there hasn't been a score yet in the second half, I think I kicked an extra point to take that 2-possession lead. I think I kicked the extra point at this point and take that 2-possession lead. Seahawks have the ball, trailing 17-13, 4:55 to go in the game. They are on the San Francisco side of the ball at the 38, but they're down by 4, need the touchdown. You got the Denver Broncos up on the Falcons, 31-6, with 10 minutes to go in that game. That game's over. The Atlanta Falcons unable to do much all day. Can't wait to watch the highlights of that one. Not the highlights. I watched that 30-minute thing where they show you every play, but take out the commercial breaks and just show the plays. So I'll watch that, see what was causing Atlanta to be unable to move the ball. Kirk Cousins, 18 of 27 for 173 and an interception. John Robinson only has 35 yards on the ground, 28 in the air. But yeah, Knicks, 27 of 32, 266, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. That is crazy. Aaron Clark comes in and says, we need points of any kind on this drive. Make it a 5-point game. Would love to see the Bills have a long drive, go into the fourth quarter, end in a touchdown. That would be something I would love to see right now. And again, if this drive goes into the fourth quarter, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. If this game goes into the fourth quarter and the Bills then score their touchdown, I want them kicking the extra point and go up 2 possessions. Like, I want them to make it 23-14. That's what I want. You guys let me know in the comment section. What Benford play are you talking about? The play against D-Hop? It was a great play. It was great coverage. Even if D-Hop comes down with that, I can't be mad at Benford for that play. If D-Hop comes down with that, it's just a great catch. Benford had great coverage on D-Hop. Jim Tripp agrees with me. He said, yeah, at this point in the game, go up that 2 scores. You might get mad if you lose by a point, right? If they end up winning the game 24-23. If they go up winning the game 24-23, everyone blames Tyler Bass, of course. Everyone says Sean McDermott sure went for 2 when he shouldn't have, but that's what they'll say. All right, first down, 1st and 10. Single set back. It's James Cook from their own 17-yard line. Chiefs showing pressure. Allen switching it up at the line. Chiefs showing pressure. Now the corner goes back. Now they do hand the ball off to Cook. Cook, maybe a yard if you're lucky. Maybe a yard. Good spot by the official. Does give him that 1 yard. And it's going to be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. Looks like that the Broncos scored another touchdown. Bo Nix killing them. 38-6. Bo Nix killing it right now. Broncos destroying the Falcons. That they are. 2nd and 9. Samuel in motion. Allen steps up in the pocket, throws it to Cook. Cook, maybe a yard. Oh, did he fumble it? He does pick it back up. So the whistle's been blown. They're not even giving him a yard on that play. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. I think Dawkins might got away with a little hold there. Not nearly as egregious as the hold that got called against the Chiefs, but might have gotten away with a little hold there. 3rd and 9. Bills 6 of 11 on 3rd downs today. This is a long 3rd down, though. Holland, nope, that's Shakir in motion. Allen's time to throw, clean pocket, throwing it deep to Samuel. That's pass interference. Oh, my, there's the flag. Thank you. Woo! If they did not get 27 for pass interference, I was about to flip out. Connor with the pass interference. He still almost caught it. Absolutely, he almost caught it. But he's holding his hand down. There you go. There you go. Good replay. Good replay. Still almost caught it. That would have been an amazing catch. Would have been an amazing catch. 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line now. Pitching it. Davis gets maybe 3 on the play. Let me focus. Samuel's getting open. This might be the best game of the season by Samuel so far. This might be the best game of the season. Maybe not statistically, but been a good game so far. Only 83 total yards combined for both these teams in the third quarter with 1.5 minutes to go. 2nd and 8. Shakir goes in motion. This is just going to set up an offensive showdown in the playoffs. That's all. Quick screen to Shakir. He gets the block. Gets close to a first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1 at the 49. 3rd and 1. Allen's going to run this one. They're going to QB sneak this with Allen, and he's got the first down. Into Chiefs territory. 1st and 10, 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Joe Brady is failing. The Bills are winning. The Bills are winning. Bills are, the name of the game is winning. Doesn't always have to be pretty. Shotgun formation. I think it's hard to fail someone if the team wins. Shakir goes behind Allen. Fake the handoff to him. Allen's having to throw. He does throw it out to Shakir, who has room. Make a man miss. There you go. Make a man miss. Get the first down. There you go. 35-30. There you go, Shakir. Just run. Just run, baby. First down, Buffalo. That might be the last play of the third quarter. Might be the last play of the third quarter, but what a play to end it on. Makes a man miss, then just keep running. There you go. There you go. Last play of the third quarter, Bills up 16-14. They're going to have the ball 1st and 10 in Kansas City Chief territory. A good drive here by the Buffalo Bills that started deep inside their own territory, now into Chiefs territory at the Kansas City Chiefs 27-yard line. And would love to end this thing in a touchdown. Would love to end this drive in a touchdown and again score the touchdown. It's close, right? Like it's a close call going for 2 or kicking the extra point. But if you go up by 2 scores, I think that's the most important thing. Now, again, as Paul and I both said at half, if you trust your matchups on offense, you just go for 2. If you trust, like, how much do you trust your matchups? Atlanta 38-6. Looks like San Fran has the ball with 4 minutes to go, up by 4. Looks like unless the Seahawks can get a stop, they're going to win that one. Looks like they have all 3 timeouts. But the 49ers did just get a first down, so it's going to be 3:33 to go, 1st and 10, up by 4. So Chiefs really running out of opportunity here. Really running out of opportunity. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button as you come in here. Again, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed to Hashtag Sports, make sure you do so. Live for every single Buffalo Bills game. Bye week next week, which means we're going to get more car episodes from Paul and Mario. It's going to be great. I think they're going to do a great job discussing Buffalo Bills football going into the playoffs. What matters most from this moment on going into the playoffs? Because, again, with a win here, the Bills maintain their lead if the Bills get the win. Not guaranteeing that at all. We all know that 1 quarter for the Chiefs is a long time, and the Bills haven't even put this one into the end zone yet. So no guarantees, of course. But as of right now, the Buffalo Bills hold a 4-game lead in the loss column over the Miami Dolphins. And next week, the Miami Dolphins go up against the Packers, I believe. No, next week they play the Patriots to go for their 3rd straight win, if they can get it there, and then it's at Green Bay. So the Green Bay game's huge for the Dolphins if they want a chance at that wild card yet. Because after that game, the Dolphins have, like, the Dolphins' schedule, if you look ahead, Patriots, Green Bay, Jets, Texans, 49ers, Browns. That's a tough road. At Houston, and they'll have Collins back. That's a tough road. So we'll see how they do, but they definitely put themselves in a hole. Jets now 3-8. Patriots now 3-8. So we don't have to worry about them. 50 minutes to go. Bills on the Chiefs' 28-yard line. First time pass to Samuel. Samuel gets inside the 20, gets about 9. So it's going to be 2nd and 1 at the 18. Second and 1. We've seen the Chiefs down multiple scores at the fourth quarter before. We've seen it before. 2nd and 1, shotgun formation. Allen now going up to the line. Looks like you have 2 wide receivers to the bottom screen, 1 to the top. Running ball up the middle, inside the 15 to the 11. Tough running. Tough running. And the Bills get first down. That's Davis on the carry. Allen 22 of 33 for 220 yards. Mahomes 14 of 21, 131 and 2 touchdowns. Both guys have an interception. So statistically, MVP really hasn't held Allen too much, as Lamar had a rough day. 1st and 10 from the 12. 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. There you go, Davis. Nope, cannot get the edge. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 12. Get mean. Get mean. Everyone wants dodgeball. Patches O'Houlihan. You gotta get mean. You gotta get angry. 2nd and 10. Bills have beat the Chiefs in time possession 27 to 20, about there. Bills still have the ball, 13 minutes to go. Shakir in motion to the bottom of the screen. Allen has a blitz coming, finds a guy inside the 10. And Samuel, get in the end zone. There you go. Curtis Samuel into the end zone. And with 12:51 to go, the Bills up 22-14. Do you go for the extra point? Do you go for 2? Let me know in the comment section. Extra point, go for 2. Let me know. Let me know. I think you go for the extra point, but I think it's close. I think it's really close. I think it's really close. If they miss the 2-point conversion here and the Chiefs score and get a 2-point conversion to force overtime at some point in this game, everyone's going to be ticked. Bass is on for the extra point. Bass, extra point's up. Extra point's good. Bills up by 2 scores. Bills up by 9 with 12:51 to go. Samuel finds the end zone. And the Buffalo Bills up 23-14. Josh Allen's first passing touchdown of the day gives the Bills a 2-possession lead. Here we go. Here we go. All right, guys, before tuning in here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Again, let everyone know we're live every single week. I know this one is televised everywhere because it's the late CBS primetime game. I know some of you like Jim Nance, Tony Romo. Well, that's fine. You can like them, but you don't like them more than me. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. You don't like them more than me. San Francisco has the ball with 2:45 to go. They face a 3rd and 11. Seahawks still have 2 timeouts. I'm sorry, 2:45 to go, not 3:45. 2:45 to go in Seattle territory at close to midfield though, so it's going to be interesting to see how they handle this last 2:45. Denver up 38-6. Atlanta's facing a 4th and 18 in Denver territory. They do punt the ball away. 38-6 there, so that game is like I said, Conrad. I think this is Samuel's best game. 10 plays, 83 yards, 6:03 off the clock. A beautiful drive. It was a beautiful drive. Absolutely beautiful drive. Do national power rankings change in week KC? Well, they change week to week. You figure with Baltimore losing to Pittsburgh, Detroit destroying Jacksonville. If KC loses, I think Detroit becomes the number 1 seed in the power rankings. I think Detroit becomes number 1 in the power rankings. And I think that the Chiefs fall to 2. I don't think the Chiefs fall hard, to be honest with you. I think it will go Lions, Chiefs, Bills, Steelers, Eagles. I might even still put the Eagles above the Steelers too. That'd be close. That'd be close. Let me know your top 5. If the Bills pull this one off, I mean, the Bills haven't just pulled this one off. Like it might be a close score, but I feel like the Bills have felt like the better team all game long. You know, one pretty good possession by the Chiefs. The other touchdown was scored off of a turnover where they got the ball in Buffalo territory. ESPN has the Bills as almost a 90% favorite to win the game at this point. I don't think it's that high. I think I'd put this at like 78%. As a betting man, if I wasn't a Bills fan, to be honest with you, I'd probably throw a quick buck on the Chiefs money line just to do it. Because you can't just the Chiefs have 9 straight wins when trailing by 7 or more. That's nuts. Chiefs have 9 straight wins when trailing by 7 or more. Well, this is going to be a tough test for them. They're trailing by 9 in the fourth quarter. Trailing by 9 in the fourth quarter. I think it goes Lions, KC, Bills. You can't put the Ravens. You cannot put the Ravens on top of the Steelers since the Steelers just beat the Ravens, Paul. Like, you just can't. You have to put the Steelers up there at 4. And I think the Eagles, you have to give the Eagles credit for 5. I know, we forgot that they played Thursday, but they just be a really good Washington team. Pretty convincingly, too. Shotgun formation on 1st and 10. And I don't know what happens because my TV starts buffering. If I'm losing you guys, if my internet's going down, I don't think. It's been the channel. It's been the channel most of the day. But it's going to be 2nd and 5. And so you guys let me know. Make sure I can still have you in the chat. Let me know. But my TV starts buffering, so I'll let you know what happens here. Mahomes with a short pass to Steele. Epinez on the tackle at the 35, but it's going to be 2nd and 5. Worthy in motion on 2nd and 5. It came back. Quick pass underneath. That's Noah for the first down. Noah Gray gets about 6 to the 41. Terrell Bernard on the tackle. It's his 7th tackle of the day. Thanks to Robert. Yeah, it came back. The channel, it's not as bad as Netflix was on Friday from what I hear, but it's been buffering a time or two. Maybe Netflix paid them. Pistol formation. That's the first play out of pistol all day. And it's a run by Hunt. Hunt gets into Bills territory to about the 42. Kareem Hunt with a big play. I hope Bills Mafia. I'm sure Bills Mafia is going nuts right now. A big run by Hunt might quiet them down a little bit. It's crazy to think like this defense has been so good against Chiefs all day. Now the Chiefs down 2 scores, need a score. They're just going to run right downfield. 11:15 to go in the fourth quarter. 17 yards, longest rush of the day. Fakes a pitch to Hunt. He has all day to throw. That's never good. That's never good. Phillips able to get there, forces some pressure on Mahomes, and Mahomes has to toss it out of bounds. Jordan Phillips got pressure on Mahomes. And good coverage. Worthy was wide open, but he's on the other side of the field. He's on the completely other side of the field. Hamlin was lurking. Williams got held, I believe it. But they haven't called much all day, right? Like, I thought Dawkins got away with a couple holds on the other side, too. They haven't called much all day. Shotgun formation. Trips and bunches at the bottom of the screen. Looks like all 3 tight ends there. Pass underneath is caught. That's Hopkins with the catch. And that's a first down. Under 11 minutes to go now. It's a quick slant. I think he's down there, though. I don't know. I have to see if Russell Douglas touched him. Douglas, you need to make sure you touch him there. Make him short of the first down. You got to touch him. Why aren't you touching in there? Like, you let him roll for the first down. Hopkins 3 catches, 29 yards. Shotgun, fake down up to Hunt. Roll out. Pass completed inside the 20 to the 15. That's Watson on the catch. All these people out of nowhere. It's nuts. Diop carried my fantasy team his rookie year. Diop has carried plenty of fantasy teams, plenty of times. Still really good as a wide receiver, too. Patrick Mahomes 4 or 5 on this drive for 37 yards. Throw an interception right here. 9:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Hunt on the carry. This time, he breaks the tackle line of scrimmage, does gain 2. Von Miller and Williams in on the tackle. 2nd and 8. 9:35 to go. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Both teams have 1 challenge remaining. Darren says now the defense is giving it up. Just give it up. Just giving it up. This would be the 10th straight victory by the Chiefs when trailing by more than 7 points. Trips to the top of the screen. Screen pass underneath. Gets the first down. Number 9 on the catch. It's going to be 1st and goal at 4. 1st and goal, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster with the catch and run. Last 4 games, the Chiefs over 70% inside the red zone. Pistol formation, 2 tight ends to the left, a tight end to the left and right of Mahomes. Take the handoff, pass over top, incomplete. There's a late flag. That's not catchable. I'm sorry, that's not catchable. I believe that pass is not catchable. But it's going to be 1st and goal at the 1. 1st and goal at the 1. I don't think that pass is catchable, but definitely held. You could, okay. I mean, yes, he holds him. He doesn't let him jump all the way. I think that's a good call. I changed my mind. That's a good call. Shotgun. Hunt's getting the ball, guys. Hunt is getting the ball. He goes over the top, does not get in. Might even lost half a yard. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal. Hunt tried to jump over Powell, paid for that. Tried to jump over the Powell, might have landed on his head. Might have even landed on his head. There's way too much time to think about killing the clock at this point. 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 2nd and goal from the 1. Kelsey moving. No Gray moving. Looking into the end zone. Why did Rasul Douglas let him go? Rasul Douglas, when that play starts, is with Gray the whole time. Then Gray gets behind him and slips behind him in the end zone, and Rasul Douglas does not follow him for some reason, and it's a touchdown. It's a touchdown. Why doesn't Douglas follow him into the end, like back to the back of the end zone? I don't understand that. There's no one on the corner. There's no one on the inside pylon. Doesn't make sense to me at all. 10-play, 70-yard drive, a response by the Chiefs. $7:53 to go, and the Chiefs get closer and make this game 23-21. Why would you go for 2, Spin? Why would you go for 2? Pretty sure you're joking, right? Sarcasm. Why would you go for 2 there? If you miss, you're down a full field goal. Now, if you kick a field goal, you win by 1. Man. Anyway, 5 minutes to go. The 5 minutes to go in the Broncos game. Broncos up 38-6 still. The Seahawks got the ball in 2 minutes. 1st and 10. They still have 1 timeout. Seahawks beating the 49ers could be the upset of the day. The Broncos did win 38-6. My phone didn't update. Josh needs to answer, but he won't. This is when the Chiefs defense steps up. This is when now it's a matter of how much time to be left on the clock for Josh when the Chiefs take the lead, in my opinion. That's my only question. Zero comments that the refs are not going to screw us in the next 8 minutes. They've done a good job so far. They've done a good job so far. I think that's definitely pass interference on Benford. He doesn't even let the wide receiver jump to get it. And you can argue, like I tried to, that was uncatchable. But if he allows the wide receiver to jump up, Juju, I think it was Juju, he at least gets his fingertips on it, right? It might be, if it was uncatchable and he jumps up, it might be because of his fingertips, and you have to throw a flag in that situation. You can't judge that, how close it could be, because he even tipped himself, never know. So I don't mind that pass interference call once I saw the replay. Other than that, they've been letting them play. So I think the biggest thing right now, if they screw us, it would be because they call something that they haven't called like the first 52 minutes of this game. Yeah, ref's been pretty much invincible. Chill Will says that we can't let them be us back-to-back in our house. That's fine. That's fine. But remember, guys, big important thing to remember, that these two teams are nothing like the teams that are going to be playing against each other in January. Right? If they play against each other in January, two totally different teams. We'll have Coleman back. We'll have Spencer Brown back. They'll have Pacheco back probably at that point, I think. We'll have Kincaid back. Milano back, of course. If we get a field goal or turn it over or punt, KC will win. With 8 minutes to go, I think unless we drive and take a 5-minute drive that ends in a field goal, we'll get the ball back on a punt or turnover. That's my opinion. Kick goes in the end zone, so the Bills start their own 30-yard line. 7:53 to go. Bills up 23-21. Again, if you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, be sure to do so. Steelers beating the Ravens, taking first place in the AFC North. Lions killing the Jaguars. This is the best 10-game start for the Lions since 1934. It's been a while. And the Packers win by a point. By a point. On a blocked field goal. Here we go. Bills need to answer. From the 30, run it on first down like we have all day, right? Run a stretch play on first down like we have all day. Loss of 1. Oh, my goodness. Loss of 1. All right, here we go. 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Josh, make a play. Shotgun. 2 wide receivers on the screen. Looks like Knox to the top. So 3 at the bottom because you have Samuel in the slot. Looks to throw. Finds Hollins. Hollins with a first down. Hollins gets to the 44. 1st and 10, Buffalo. Allen's hurt. I mean, I saw they just did a report on him, but it doesn't look like he's hurt. All right, first down. First down, you know what that means. Running it back into the line. Run it back into the line. Single set back. It's James Cook back there. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Rolls to his right. Throwing it deep downfield. Has a guy. Morris is all alone. All alone, and you underthrow him. All alone. That's just not fair. Not fair. Can't put touch on all alone. Oh my goodness. Oh. Wow. All right, 2nd and 10. From your own 44. 6:25 to go. Play clock already down. That's a delayed game. Oh, no, they're saying the Bills got a timeout off. That's a waste as well, but that's okay. That's okay. You have to either waste the timeout or take the penalty. So I'd rather waste the timeout. Ah! Ah! Looks like Seattle's going to score here. Do they score? Geno Smith with a rushing touchdown as with 12 seconds to go. So unless the San Francisco 49ers pull off a miracle with 12 seconds to go, Seattle's going to win that game. Kind of a surprise there. Oh, 2nd and 10. Bills waste timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Both teams have 1 challenge remaining for the next 4.5 minutes. Chiefs have all 3 of their timeouts. 6:25. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers at the top, 1 to the bottom. Looks like it's Hollins on the bottom. Cook goes in motion. Allen steps up. He's going to take off with it. He's going to get in the Chiefs' territory. Does he get the first down? They're going to mark him just shy, it looks like, of the first down. Just shy. All right, now you just run up the middle. Give him that first down. Let's go. I think he needs to hold on the slide, though. But he does get the first down. To the Chiefs' 45-yard line, under 6 minutes to go. 1st and 10, Buffalo. 1st and 10, Buffalo. Edwards slow to get up, but it could be because he was just on the bottom of a big pile. Here we go. Here we go. Just end this right now. Get a touchdown. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Don't run up the middle. Please just don't run up the. He was slow to get up. All right, they're not running up the middle. It's shotgun formation, 5 wide. No one's in the backfield with Allen. No one's in the backfield with Allen. Allen going deep. Incomplete, intended for Shakir. Johnson on the coverage. Excuse me, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Edwards was slow to get up, but he didn't look hurt. I just think he was slow to get up because he just had over 1,000 pounds of humanity on top of him. I'd be slow to get up too. I'd be slow to get up too. All right, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, 5:17 to go. 5:17 to go. Shotgun formation. Knox goes in motion. Looks like they're throwing a screen to Cook, maybe 2 yards on the play to the 44. They try to set him up with Gilliam in front to lead block, but just Kansas City doing a great job pursuing to the ball. Kansas City does a great job pursuing to the ball, and it's going to be 3rd and 9. Under 5 minutes to go now. Spin's been yelling something all game long. I don't know what that is. I don't know what he's saying. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the bottom, 2 to the top. Samuel goes in motion to the top of the screen. So now I have 3 wide receivers to the top. Blitz coming. Pass on the middle. Caught by Shakir to the 35. And Shakir's hurt. Shakir hurt his back. Shakir hurt his back. They're helping him up. He'll have to get off for a play. Hopefully nothing too serious. What a big catch. Big catch. Big catch. As long as it's just a stinger, I'll take it for a big catch. Ray, sacrifice your body, young man. Sacrifice your body. Get the first down. Number 6 on a tackle. Number 6 on a tackle, but not before there's a first down. Oof. Oof. Yeah, I think just the way he got tackled, I think he's all right. I think he'll be out for a couple plays. 8 catches for 70 yards. It's 12 targets. 12 targets. He hasn't caught 4 targets. They were bad throws, some of them, but he catches everything, right? Catches everything. 4 minutes to go now. Clock's still running. Don't even give Mahomes a chance. Don't even give Mahomes a chance. Don't just run Cook. Knox goes in motion. Quick screen out to Knox. He gets about 4 yards, which is more than we've gotten on first down in a while. We are wide outs. Shakir just got a good catch. Samuel's been doing good all game. Last 4 matchups. This is the 5th match. All 4 games decided by 1 possession. That's nuts. These two teams always play each other tough. Always play each other tough. Looks like Shakir took a kidney shot, maybe. Again, hopefully nothing too serious. Samuel in there. Samuel at the bottom of the screen. 3 wide to the bottom of the screen. No one at the top. Looks like Davis next to Allen. Davis gets the carry. Oh, no, Allen keeps it. I'm sorry. Davis should have got that. Or that was Johnson. Johnson should have got that. Now Dawkins is down. All right. It's all right. It's all right. Just get up now. He rolled around a little bit. Just get up. Just get up. 3 minutes to go. Exactly 3 minutes to go. It's 3rd and 2. All I want to see is see him get up. If he gets up under his own power, limps off, I'm okay with that. Again, these type of injuries will happen throughout the course of a season. If it's a serious injury, that's a problem. Long-term problem. 50 of you in here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Darren says, nice drive. It's only a nice drive if it ends with a touchdown. This drive doesn't end in a touchdown. Mahomes has a shot, and I don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Shakir got injured. He hopefully will be able to come back in soon. Dawkins hurt now. Hopefully he's able to come back in soon. Bills up 23-21, 3 minutes to go. Injury timeout. Dawkins down on the field. But again, if you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, be sure to do that. Now's a good time to do that. No matter what happens in this game, I did not cause it to happen. I promise you it wasn't my fault. Not my fault. The Seahawks do beat the 49ers 20-17, dropping the 49ers to 5-5. Seahawks move up to 5-5. So that division, the NFC West is going to be tough this year, guys. I think Arizona's up there still. Arizona had a bye week this week, I believe. But if you look at the standings right now in the NFC, the Rams got a win today. So the Rams are 5-5. The 49ers now fall to 5-5, and the Seahawks are 5-5. The Cardinals 6-4 will be leading that division by a game, but everyone's within a game of that division. That's crazy. That's crazy. So just let's see if Josh Allen can close this one out. Close this one out. Dan Dawkins walking off with trainers. We're going to see Garage come in at left tackle. He was the one who replaced Spencer Brown's roster spot. Not the situation you want to be in, since this will be his first action this season, but it's what the Bills are forced with right now. It's what the Bills are forced with. Oh, man. How about ends in kneel down? We score no points. Whatever. As long as it's the Bills kneeling it down. 3 minutes to go. I don't know, though. With Kansas City having all 3 timeouts, still a 2-minute warning, that would be a tough ask. Because the Bills are at the 26 right now, I believe it is. So 3rd and 2. Let's say they just get 2 yards. Dawkins walking. So that's good to see. Let's say they only get 2 yards here. Get the first down. It'll be 1st and 10, 24. Yeah, you'd have to get 2 first downs without getting in the end zone. And then it might be possible. Bills 5-5 on 3rd downs of 3rd and less than 3 or less yards. I hate showing that stat now, but that's okay. 3rd and 2, shotgun 3, wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. Running up the middle on 3rd and 3. They run Johnson up the middle. Dawkins just went out and you run Johnson up the middle. You got to be kidding me. So now here comes a field goal. Here comes a field goal. The Chiefs call their first timeout with 2:25 to go. Dumb decision. Dumb play call. Unless you're playing go for it on 4th down, which is even dumber. Spin says go for it. The spin says go for it. Go for the win. Go for the win. I don't mind showing some guts here. But I think the analytics, I think, would say to go for it. But I think the right player is kicking the field goal. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Dawkins back in. Leave the ball in Allen's hands. Leave the ball in your best player's hands. I don't hate it. Offense still out there. You figure you've only missed 2 fourth down conversions all year. All year, you've only missed 2 fourth down conversions. One of them in this game, though. Fakes the throw. Allen looking. Allen's going to run. Allen's getting the first down. Allen's on 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Josh! Touchdown, Josh! Let's go! Let's go! Don't just get the fourth down. Get it all. Get it all. Get it all. And the Buffalo Bills up 29-21, 2:17 to go. Extra point pending. Don't give them a shot. Export's up. Export's good. With 2:17 to go, it's a 9-point game. 2:17 to go, it's a 9-point game. Give me Josh Allen. Give me Josh Allen. That's our guy. That's our guy. Yeah, who said it's been, what, 30 games since this defense has allowed 28 or more points? Well, here it is. Here it is. In front of the home crowd. You still kick extra points in. This is going to be a touchback. Bills up by 9, 2:17. Chiefs have they have 2 timeouts. They just burnt one to save time, thinking that the Bills were kicking a field goal. Next week, the Bills are on a bye week. Again, Paul, Mario, going to be giving you some car episodes. Woo! Allen says if they didn't go for it, I would have vomited. Would have vomited getting a 5-point lead, give Mahomes the ball. I don't disagree. Pressure coming. Mahomes has to get rid of it. Gives it to his running back, who gets about 10. Number 34, they have to hurry up. They have to hurry up with their 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Nope, 2-minute warning. They did not get the playoff. They did not get the playoff. That's Samaje Perine with the catch and run. It's not over yet. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What are our chances of pulling this off? Well, ESPN gives us a 99% chance, which I just don't agree with at all. I don't. Do you know they have? They have a pretty good guy, too. Chiefs defensive streak broken? Yep, it was. 30 straight games holding under 20 points. Not today. Let's close this game out. Don't do prevent. Don't just let them march downfield and have a chance at onside kick. Please just don't do that. If they have a chance for an onside kick, I'm gonna vomit a little bit there too. I'll vomit a little bit there too. If the final score of this game is 31-30 at this point, but you know what? I was excited about the touchdown. I'm going to calm down now because that could happen still. You'd say 99% is fair? Nope. I'll put it at 87% when the clock's hit zeros. I would put the Bills at 87% chance to win this game when the score is 30-21 with all zeros on the clock. I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know, man. But the Buffalo Bills at home. This is why I thought the Chiefs were 1 for 2 on the last touchdown. I see it. But if you miss it, and then if you miss it, the consequences of missing that are great compared to, because right now it's a 4-point game instead of a 3-point game. And if you lose because you can't kick a field goal, that's tough. That's a tough pill to swallow. Tough pill to swallow. But right now, it doesn't matter. Right now, it does not matter. Thanks, Tyler. Thanks, sir. Thanks, sir. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Patrick Mahomes has the ball, though. Always a scary situation. Down by 9. We are never comfortable. We are deeply wounded. We absolutely are. Absolutely are. But if this ends up the way everyone thinks it will at this point, even ESPN with their 98.7% win percentage, the Bills will be down 1 game to the Chiefs. The Steelers will be down 1 game to the Chiefs with 6, 7, 8, 9 games to go. I don't know. Not even thinking straight right now. Mahomes back pass has to dump it up to Ryan, and Lewis is right there. Don't think so. So that little screen is not working a second time. It's a 3-yard loss. It's a 3-yard loss. A minute 40 to go. Next snap on 2nd and 13. Pocket collapsing. Mahomes has to get rid of it. Over the middle. Oh, Mahomes intercepted. Yo, Lewis is just going off right now. He's like, give me a lead and let me just run all over the field. Run. Run. Give me a chance. Give me a chance, coach. Put me in, coach. Lewis almost has a pick to seal it. Almost. 3rd and 13. And think about this, Bills fans. I'll give you the 3rd and 13 in a second. So I'll tell you in a second. 3rd and 13. Shotgun formation. Pocket collapsing. Mahomes forcing it out. Pass complete. Short of the first down. Think about this, Bills fans. We just did this without Milan, and we just did this without Spencer Brown. We just did this without Cam Coleman. We just did this without Dalton Kincaid. Kansas City called timeout. So if it was incomplete, there's a chance to get reviewed by the upstairs, whatever. Still not a catch. Is that a catch? That's close. But I think Watson has his hands underneath it. That's close, though. Ooh, they might take another look. Watch him with good concentration. Oh, that's incomplete. That is incomplete. That's incomplete. I don't blame the official for calling it complete because he's blocked out, right? Like, he's blocked out. And Watson stayed with it. But that's incomplete. The Chiefs had to call timeout to preserve time, and that might cost them this completion. It might be 4th and 13 instead of 4th and 3. They're not reviewing it at all. That's messed up. All right. That's incomplete. Mahomes is going to have to run for first down. He gets it. He gets into Bills territory, gets down to 35. There's a flag down. Why no review? That is crazy that there's no review. That's crazy that there was no review of that one. Looks like there's a hold against the Chiefs. Spin, I answered you already. I don't know why I keep yelling. Like, don't yell at me. I would have reviewed it. But goes down as a great catch by Watson. It should have, but good concentration. Oliver getting held like crazy. 4th and 13. Let's go. 51, you're in here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, whatever you kids do these days, hit the thumbs up button wherever you are. As the Buffalo Bills look like they're just seconds away, minutes away 2 downs away. Not even 2 downs, 1 down. It's 4th and 13. From winning this one. They got to make sure the Chiefs cover. They're not going to cover. They're not going to cover. The Bills win by 9. Shotgun. Mahomes. Back to pass. Looking. All day to throw. Pressure coming. That's going to be a penalty. Oh, picked off, and that's a penalty. No. Benford with the pick. Bernard with the pick. There's no penalty. I thought someone just laid out Mahomes. Whoever was rushing Mahomes, I thought they laid him out. They didn't. Bernard with the game-sealing interception. Bernard called game, and that is game. Buffalo Bills. We'll see you in January. We'll see you in January, where you'll get another L. Let's go. And the kneel down process begins. And with one more knee, the Chiefs fall to 9-1. You wanted to go undefeated? You wanted to make history? Gotta go through Buffalo first. Not on our watch. Not on our watch. The Bass missed extra point does not hurt us. And the Buffalo Bills. Sam Martin just heads straight to the locker room. He doesn't even celebrate with the team. Like, you see Sam Martin, he's like, all right, yeah, I punted twice. Woohoo! But Sam Martin contributed. 2 punts inside the 15. Sam Martin contributed to this victory. Every single player contributed to this victory. And you know what Andy Reid and McDermott are saying in that handshake right now? See you in January. See you in January. But to me, again, this does not mean that the Bills are going to get the 1 seed. I still think the Bills are the 2 or 3 seed. I think the Kansas City Chiefs will still be your 1 seed in the AFC. I think that when we see them in January, it's going to be in Kansas City. And that's the demon that Josh Allen has to break, right? We know that Josh Allen can beat this team in the regular season. Can he do it in 2 months? Can he do it in 2 months? Can he get that monkey off his back? That's the question. And with the Bills now 9-2 and their closest competitor in the division sitting at 4-6, the division's just about wrapped up. Now it's about getting that 2 seed. Maybe trying to fight for that 1 seed. Maybe. Let's try it. But we got a long way to go. A long way to go. But it's a great way to go into a bye week, isn't it? Great way to go into a bye week, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Let's go. Thanks, buddy. Let's go. Give me Josh Allen. Give me Josh Allen. Do you want to say it? Do you want to say it to them?
Yeah.
All right, say it. Give me Josh Allen.
Give me Josh Allen.
Give me Josh Allen. Let's go. Let's go. We got this.
Why
Why
did you win?
did we win? Because we have Josh Allen.
Yeah!
Woo! We're celebrating. We're celebrating. You guys celebrate too. Have a great 2 weeks. We were the blue team. Our favorite color, right? Yeah. Gotcha. Give me Josh Allen. Give me the Buffalo Bills. Give me the victory. Enjoy your 2 weeks. Paul Amar will be here for some post-game. The Buffalo Bills 9-2. The Kansas City Chiefs fall to 9-1. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon, guys. Love you guys. Take care. Have a good 2 weeks. I'll see you soon. Go Bills.
Hello, fellow Bills fans. Sean Rogers, realtor and lead of the Mr. Rogers Homes team. Did you know that real estate is one of the best ways to build wealth, and right now is one of the best times to own an investment property in Arizona? Please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to answer any of your questions so we can take the next step to your financial freedom. here in the Valley of the Sun utilizing real estate. As always, God bless America and go Buffalo!